everything he sees is just blue. Like him, inside and outside. Blue his house with the blue little window and a blue Corvette. And everything is blue for him and himself and everybody around. 'Cause he ain't got nobody to listen. I'm blue, I'll be die, 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 I'll be die.
Lately, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Yeah, we'll be counting stars. I see this life like a swinging vine. Swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs. Seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that bold. And I don't think the world is sold. I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. And I feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. I couldn't lie, couldn't lie, couldn't lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been living free, dreaming about the things that we could be. Baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars.
All right, guys, everybody, welcome again to the Jumper Punch. That was a big intro there. Did you see the two people that have finished their career with the Blues, huh?
Yes. Eddie's retired.
Eddie's retired, and the cockroach finally got stomped on.
From Carlton. He's
From
still
Carlton.
got 2 legs
Apparently,
left.
Apparently, he still does.
2 legs left.
Hey, listen, you can say whatever you
Gold
want. Like
Coast.
Eddie, there's you can't say much more about Eddie. But Casbolt, as much as we stirred him up. We go, man, the bloke was a fighter, man. He just
Right.
kept. I don't know how he
How
made
many
150
times-
games.
How many times was the roach on his back?
Yeah,
And he
just
flipped
kept
back.
finding back.
Yeah, you know, with the feet in the air.
And he got back up, mate. So all respect to whoever plays, as we do when we look at the numbers. You play one game or you play 350.
Spot on.
You know, you get to play. It's more
Absolutely.
games. It's more games than we've played at Carlton.
Combined.
But
But
we've won the same amount of premierships as them too. Hey?
Laggy.
So, first of all, let's welcome the most. Oh, first of all, if you haven't seen, it's Rocco, Marcello, and Paul. I think we've got to stop saying that now, huh? That they know.
they
Yeah,
know
but
us.
there might be new viewers.
Yeah,
They
there might be
approach
new-
us.
there might
There's
be
new viewers,
New
maybe
viewers,
every
there's always
week,
new
so
viewers.
who
That's
knows?
all you want, new viewers. But the most important people at the moment are the Melbourne
Coffee Roasting Co. Brandon Bevilacqua and the lads down there. Carlton 15, the promo code,
100%,
15%
man.
off.
So they're very
Online.
important, man. We always thank them. And
Bang.
Marino Brothers Produce.
Bang.
Marino Bros. Yeah, dominant down there, family-run business.
unbelievable.
La Fruta.
Unbelievable. Their help definitely pushes this show
They might have
forward.
a special for us end of the year. or
Yeah, we're
Next
waiting for the
week,
big
is
special.
or maybe the week, we'll see what
We'll
happens.
see what we got going.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, there's something there.
Yeah.
Something
Well,
for the-
later on, I got a video of picking another thing, man. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
like
then
this.
it
is
This
like-
week is huge.
This
This
week's
week's
it.
show's huge. But
This-
next week's show is just...
don't worry, that's going to be huge.
It's going to be Vesuvius. It's
Hey,
going to
but
erupt.
if everyone notices, we've also got some. So
Some
we'll put it
merch.
up now.
Merch.
So everyone have a look at the merch.
We are
So
wearing.
everyone get
Get
onto it if
On
you
the
like
link.
it.
Get on the merch.
Yeah, yeah.
Jumper Punch hoodies, T-shirts.
And
$69.99 for the hoodies. $49.99 for the
T-shirts.
for the
T-shirts.
T-shirts. Bit of psychological
And
pricing
we
there.
were talking. We're designing a couple of new
Yeah, we've
ones
got some
coming
new
out in
ones.
maybe 2 or
Some
3 weeks'
t-shirts,
time.
2-3 weeks.
Yes,
Ah,
could be a limited edition as
There
well.
could be
So
limited edition. There's some,
get
there's
in
some-
while they last.
There's some big
hunters.
ones.
Get
There's
in
some
while
big
they
ones.
last.
There's some big ones.
And
Oh,
the payment as well. PayPal. Is how
yes,
they've got to pay
yes.
for it
Explain
too.
that.
So
Explain that.
PayPal.
I'm pretty sure you can pay in 4
You can.
payments
It's
as well.
4 payments.
So it's like kind of like an afterpay
It is an
thing that they
afterpay.
have. So,
So you
don't.
got-
So you can pay in 4. You still get it delivered to your door the same
100%.
amount. It's just you can pay off in 4.
100%.
And if you don't make your
equal
payments, we'll be at your front door.
Yeah.
well, if you don't make your payments, you still get the top, but unfortunately you get
But
a
we'll
black
try-
market.
we'll
get the thing.
You
You
it's
pay
not,
over 4. You pay 4 payments over
I think
8
it's
weeks.
8 weeks.
Is
yeah.
it
So-
really?
so
Every 2 weeks.
it's the same thing as afterpay.
70
Same
divided
thing.
by 4.
It's like $15.
Yeah.
12,
Oh, I don't. Is it free
12,
shipping?
13, $15. Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
well, that price is
Yeah.
no. If you, no, you got to pay for shipping.
What's the shipping? I don't know.
I don't know.
I have to
but,
rinse Terry
but you
about
can
it.
go and pick it up
Okay.
for free.
Oh, you can pick it up.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, mate, does Dan allow you to go pick the tee
No,
or the
well,
jump? Well, you can because
No,
it's Jumper Punch and Blue Broad merch. You can go.
No, that's it. That's
If
it.
anyone comes up
got
to you,
the
just give
incentive.
me a call and whatever.
No,
or
we've got this
DM me.
We've got the letters. You sign it.
Oh, yeah.
Jumper punch, merch picker upper up.
Yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
The couriers.
We might be using the Merino Bros vans to
Yes.
go and pick it up.
Decoys.
Imagine that. We
That's
should,
the
we
stamp.
should, we should
Decoys.
create like a skin on the van, like Merino Bros and Jumper Punch and like.
It
Are
is
you,
like-
are you an essential worker, sir?
Yeah.
Pick up the jumpers.
That's it.
They're decoys. It's all the
It's a
facade.
decoy.
Smoke screens. We're hoodwinking the
They're
Victorian
terrible.
government and Victorian police.
We can have it inside it just full of tops, mate. Hey, mate.
You can bribe the police officers.
He'll be yeah, that's it. That's it. Like in
You're a Carlton man?
Remember
Jumper Punch,
Goodfellas
yeah.
when he's
Yeah.
In the boot, in the boot, yeah.
he's giving it with the money inside there. That's I love it. That's the way we do it here. Hey, listen. Before we start, let's go and have a look. When I was a kid, mate, this music they just about to come on.
This
used
is
to
Channel
excite
7
me.
Melbourne, calling in stations throughout Victoria, South Australia and southern New
Look at
South
these
Wales.
guys.
A big welcome to World of Sport.
Racing.
Bathurst there. Look at this, man. This used to be on
Football
here.
presents the House of Stout. Geelong and Hawthorn
How long does
yesterday.
this go for?
A few of the boys
show.
must have carried a grouch. Fisticuffs
Two hours,
elsewhere. No
The
comment
they were
from
glued
when
to
I
their
was
screen.
young,
Yeah,
I'd rather have
Everyone
rolled
was
than a
glued to their
penny.
screen.
Discipline wins matches, mates.
spoiled it.
So
I
come
love
on,
it.
blokes,
This is-
take heed.
I think this is Uncle Doug, the voice.
Only one,
Look at
only
Sandy.
Oh,
one
look
thing
at
that I'll
Sandy.
say in that
Right.
opening. He'd prefer a fight
How's
than
the
a feed. I
suit?
could never, ever believe it. But welcome one and all to World of Sport.
Welcome one and all to World of Sport.
Do you remember the blooper of Sandy Roberts?
Oh, yeah.
Do you at the races, the Mount Gambier races?
Yeah, he started up big time there. That was funny. He's been around for ages.
We got to get that one because that's one of the best bloopers. We'll get that up on the.
We'll get that up.
next week's
We'll
show.
get
'cause
that up
that's a
next
big
week.
one.
All
That's-
right,
it's
get that up
mate.
next week. We'll get that up next week. Hey, while we are getting ready, let's get some coffee.
Yep.
All right, so let's get some coffee.
I'm telling you, mate. There's some telepathy going on from last week, mate. That freaked me out.
Yeah.
19 and 95.
Yeah,
The gematria calculator.
We are.
See the numbers.
we're debunking
Yellow.
stuff.
Yes. No, it's not the final week. No. We're going to keep going. We don't stop. Not like Carlton, third quarter. We keep going all the way to the end. Yep, coffees. And thank you very much. Love ya. He thinks that's it.
Come on, mate. He thinks he's going to get a holiday.
No.
The barista.
Holiday, so this is
I think he's
it.
going to.
Hey!
There we go.
Oh, look at the beautiful
there we
assistant.
go.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much.
Thank you
Look at
very
him.
much.
Bang.
This is the
Perfect.
last time we have the Medagina? Nah,
It's the last
never.
time we have the Medagina.
Never.
Never
Mate, we'll be
started.
celebrating the
Well,
quaddies at
that's
Flemington.
right.
My
That's
tips. Don't worry, mate. Although my tips on the Saturday show went horrifically bad.
Oh, did they?
I think they're still running.
I actually saw those tips. Oh.
They were terrible.
I had a little bet on the weekend. I'm
They-
returning.
They were.
I actually had not a bad day.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Mine were terrible.
I had a little bet for about couple of hours. I was bored because Dan Andrews kept me in. And
Gamble responsibly, ladies
won
and gentlemen.
just won a few $100. Put $100 in
Right.
and just like
That's all right.
I mean,
How's the mince? We've got
The mint slices, eh? That's
bang.
I call them the
classic.
Colgate slices.
Yeah, the
Colgate
Colgate
slices,
cleaner
just like
too.
chocolate with toothpaste
Cheers,
in it.
big
I
ears.
told her. Warm the Robbie cockerels.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Slicing up like Carlton's defence.
That's it, the mint slices. Yeah, that's it, mate. That's it. Hey, this week we've reached the
golly.
big milestone.
20.
Out of the teens and with the big boys, man. Number 20.
Who would have thought?
No, who would have thought? Terry
The
didn't
big
think.
2-0.
Terry didn't think.
Terry showed no faith in us.
No
He
faith
showed
in
more
us.
faith in Carlton than he did in us. Fraud.
Enough of it, yeah. He showed
Fraud.
no faith, so here we go, mate. We're at 20, mate.
Hey,
We're
Terry.
at 20 and we're climbing away,
Love you,
Terry.
Terry.
We love you, Terry.
Nah.
Hey, the first bloke, his name was Jimmy Morris.
Jimmy Morris.
Jimmy Morris, and you can
Is he
see
Italian?
this pic. Look at him.
Look at
Well,
Shrek.
Mexico. Whoa. Has he got a little tie clip in there as well?
Look at how they
Bella
used to
Vista.
dress.
Maybe
Wow,
down the
look at
bottom.
him.
Down
Look
the
at the
bottom.
way they used to
Not
dress.
bad.
He
They used
played.
to dress like that like we
Wow.
dress now.
What's that?
They used to dress like that like we dress now.
This is the thing.
That's
I've
class,
said this
mate.
before, man. This is
Class.
the difference between the men of those days and the men of these
Well, what
days.
about the nonni? Like our nonna still wore like fucking slacks and
Mate.
a blazer out when
Used
they
to
used
go,
to,
eh?
when they go to fruit shopping and the vegetables and Marino Bros.
They used to go and buy the milk.
That's it,
They used to
yeah.
go and buy the milk in a 3-piece suit and a
Yeah.
pen.
Yeah. Now we just rock up in.
Now your
track
pants
it.
have got to be
Bit
down your ass.
Down your
You
ass.
got women that are half naked. You got men that think they're all Arnold Schwarzenegger.
This is never a
Sorry.
Gonya, this society. Anyway, 26 games, 14 goals. He played in the 14 and 15 premiership. And he held the Carlton record for the fewest games before playing a flag, 5 games.
Oh, wow.
Not bad.
Holy moly.
So that's it. That's
Well, what
it.
about
Jimmy
now he
Morris.
was taken over by Bobby Pickett?
Pickett.
Nah, but that's
Yeah.
for Carlton.
Yeah.
They don't care about Pickett.
That's crazy. He only
that
played
was
5 games and then won
Yeah,
a
5
flag.
games and he
Wow.
won a flag and then he won another one. So
Well,
there
when
you
was
go.
it? 14-15.
14-15. The second,
Sec-
because we won in 6, 7 and 8
Yeah.
and then 14-15.
So they probably played like, I don't know.
He would
how
have
many
played with
games.
he would have played with old mate from last week who
did.
retired and then came back.
No,
Yeah.
they did. They did.
Yeah,
They played
premiership
together. Best of
teammates.
mates. They used to
I
go out.
love all this stuff.
No, it's the best.
I love it.
Can you imagine both of them putting on the suits and going out
Mate.
after they wore their fucking knickerbocker things?
Why?
there,
You
going
know
out?
what? Can I just say something? Why don't the club tell the players when you rock up to the game, you come in a suit?
I think. Oh no.
You know how the soccer players do it?
Yeah, the soccer players do.
They
Well,
come.
they have
you know,
like a dress code.
They have got.
yeah, they have a. I'd come in a suit.
Some weeks it's like a suit pants with the top, and
Other
some
weeks-
weeks it's like
Is it?
trackie
Trackie pants.
trackies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it in the soccer players.
Not
play
that
there.
every game is different. Right, I know we're going off topic here, but for a big game, I'm talking like the big rivals.
Present yourself well.
Why not? Suit, tie.
know.
You look good. You feel good. You play good.
Look good. Feel,
Feel
good.
good.
Play
Is
good.
good.
Yeah, see,
That's
we're
it.
referring to football. Or what?
Nah, for a lot of things there.
Keep that G rating.
Hey, what about this bloke here? Wes
Where's
Loft.
Lofts?
Have a look at him. There's some old
Look at this
footage here,
footage,
mate.
wow,
But
eh?
the bloke could play, mate. The bloke could play 167 games, 65 goals, Premiership player in 68, and the Carlton Hall of Fame.
Full back.
Yep. Played
Wes
a big
Lofts.
part in the 68 Premiership. The only Premiership winning side in 68, right?
Yep.
That the winning side kicked less goals than the losing side.
Aha. Rightio.
8-5 to 7-14.
Well, wait.
So there you go.
Sometimes points do win you games.
Hey, that's it. Yep.
Unfortunately, he missed out on the 1970, was left out. Right. Barassi left him out. But he did put in someone pretty good that day. Ted Hopkins.
Ah,
So-
yes.
Hopkins,
Only
yes.
kicked
You
4
had
goals.
to say it was it was a good. But with Wes Lofts, he's dynasty to
Dynasty, yeah.
to come.
His
Didn't
legacy.
just- legacy. Didn't
Legacy.
just finish
That
finish
word,
at
that
playing.
word's come up a bit
Yeah,
in the last
legacy,
couple of
it
weeks.
has
Legacy.
Legacy. It didn't finish there because after that he retired and he became chairman of selectors,
Yep.
which we probably need him now,
Yep.
in 78, and he convinced Elliot and Pratt, the original Pratt, to join.
Yep.
And he was very influential in the
Oh,
81,
fuck.
82,
Now,
87 and 95.
Was he referred to, and I stand corrected here, maybe some of the folk can correct me, was he referred to as the Godfather?
I think so, yeah. the
Yes,
Godfather.
I thought so. Okay, right.
Yeah. So very
yeah.
important, and
Yeah.
just went on, and as I
love
said,
that.
was influenced. Yeah, the Godfather, we
that.
loved that, loved that. So there was Westloff. The other one is this one here, mate. Jeff Southby. Oh,
No, Jeff Southby.
yeah, no, Jeff Southby. Jeff Southby, premiership player. He played 268 games. He holds a record for the most games, 268.
Champion fullback.
Premiership player in 72, 79. Oh, yeah. And he was the best and fairest in 71, 72. Just remember, I always say this, in 72, he won the premiership and was the best and fairest. That says a lot about a player.
Correct.
When you're best and fairest in a premiership
Well,
team.
your old man and my old man always used to say, oh, you know, he always used to come down to Coburg High and he would teach us how to do the torpedoes and everything and all that. So,
That's it.
champion player. Does he still? I don't know if he still has.
Have we got
he's
the
still,
video?
He's still
I
in
can't
and
see
around
it.
the club.
Yeah,
It'll be
put
up
it on
there.
there.
We can't
Video's
see it,
playing.
but it'll be up there.
The
But
video's playing. Yeah,
it's,
the video's
see,
playing.
these are players that they're iconic.
Ah,
They're icons of the game.
Yeah, no, 100%. He won 2 best and fairest
Legend of the club.
for the VAFA before that, and Collingwood made a big approach on him, massive. They wanted him,
Wow.
but he couldn't go.
No.
You know why?
Heartland.
The zones.
Oh,
Ah, right,
Yeah, when they used to
okay.
pick the
Yes,
player
yes,
where they
yes.
live.
The zones.
Yeah.
So he ended up
There
coming
you go.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
Bravo there.
In 76, he requested a trade to South Melbourne and got refused again by Carlton. If you notice those days there, they would just
Oh,
refuse
yeah. I
anyone
love
you're
it.
going to go. You're not going nowhere, mate. Oh, you're going to play in the reserves, little alone.
But I love the player
I love
movement
it.
back then. Everyone just
Now
whenever
it's
they
all-
wanted.
Well, lucky because
Lawyer
because then he
rights
come back to win the 79 flag.
Restriction of
And
trade.
then unfortunately, injury kept him out of the 81, 82 because he kept playing, you know. So, so that's it. That's another great one. Hey, how about these two? We got Reece O'Keefe, The Rock. Hey!
DJ Rock.
Yeah, man, Reece O'Keefe. 3 games.
Superstar.
And what about this one here? I love the name.
Andrew Eccles.
Eccles.
He's a parade boy.
He was
Like me.
too. He was too, was he? 13 games.
Andrew Eccles.
Eccles, I remember that.
Proper
Big raps
dead
on him.
shit.
Hey,
But
Wonder what he's doing now. Probably watching the show.
he's probably watching the show. How are you, mate? Hey, if you want to come on.
shell and peas.
Shallon Peas. Shallon
Eccles.
Peas. Eccles.
Bravo.
Hey, but let's talk about one of my favourites.
He's a champion.
Hey, Brown Dog. Fraser Brown.
What a man.
Hey, check out this. This is some footage of the 87 VFL. He's number 58 of the
Oh, yeah.
VFL Premiership before. And this was at the age of 17.
Have a listen to the crowd.
Look at this guy.
That's in the VFL. That's
He doesn't even
unreal.
look like him.
Mate,
Is it 58 or 53?
58. Oh, 53.
53.
Sorry, 53.
I thought it was
I got
Mark
here.
for a second.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Got kind of that same mould. That arch back when he
Yeah,
runs.
yeah.
Leans
Hey,
over
he
the
was a
footy.
premiership player in 95, best and fairest in 98, and Carlton Hall of Fame,
Yeah, he's-
naturally.
He's now a what is he? He's a property developer. He does
Oh,
property and
he
stuff,
does well.
and yeah,
He
he's
does well.
doing well. Now here's a bit of a story for you. He's there into racing. He owned a horse with Peter Galagotis, who's a trainer in Victoria
yes.
at the moment. He owned a very good horse called Havastan.
Ah,
Havastan was a group winner at Caulfield, and a good horse in his own right. But it started, I think, favourite for a derby or something like that. So, but this is what he's
So,
known for.
we're gonna put up a video in a sec. Just before that, his mum, right? He comes from
Don't get mums into this.
he comes from a sporting background. His mum, right, was Australian netball captain, the Australian netball team to world championship in '75.
okay.
Right.
Right, and his grandfather also played 8 games for Fitzroy. He made 17. He wore the number 2 and made his debut in '89. And in round 23, in '94, kicked 7 goals.
Wow.
In what round? What?
Round 23.
Round 23.
Right. But
You were born.
Going the game, obviously. When I saw Dean Wallace running towards me, I obviously thought, oh no, not
It's the
me.
greatest tackle.
so let's have a
In
look
your
at
mind,
this.
or at that point, like any player, I suppose, like a typical left footer will always go around to his left, or some players will do a certain move or try a certain move, and it was just probably very lucky that I fell the right way and held on.
Straight to Wallace. The mean.
Oh, down we go with the ball umpire! And Murphy takes it away!
To be remembered for a tackle, I suppose it's one of the skills of footy, but still today, people will still talk to you as if that tackle happened yesterday.
What about the tackle by Fraser Brown? Back here at half-back.
This is just an incredible comeback by the Carlton Football Club. They are into the grand final.
I'd still say that's the most elation I had in sport. Most elation, it was just unbelievable. It's right up there. You know, my future wife was in the crowd and the family and everything. Just the elation and emotion that around the MCG. Essendon people crying, Carlton people going mental. Just amazing. Winning the flag in '95 was a great sense of achievement. We were expected to win. We were a champion team. We'd only lost 2 games for the year. When you achieve when you're not supposed to achieve, or you get to that point, that was the ultimate AFL elation for me.
It was a great moment,
just unbelievable.
It was a great moment. As I said, I've said this story before, man. I was there and we were there behind the goal, standing up, and man, it was loving, and it was up and down because we were up, and then they come back, and then we were back in front, and then that last quarter. And when they come back, Essendon, because remember, they were pretty
They
dominant.
hit the front by 2 or 3 goals. Yeah.
Essendon supporters, man, they were giving me the shit.
Yeah, they give you shit.
Man.
Then when they get in front,
Because they were being arrogant too, drinking beers, but when we won, I'm telling you, lucky.
proper sore losers.
Lucky I didn't get into like
Imagine if you was there.
You go, mate.
Unchons,
I was at my best there, man.
Unchons with the Adelaides.
The best thing I did was outside.
Yeah.
The smart asses.
Yeah,
They were
yeah,
lining up the chairs
Oh, yeah.
to get tickets because those days
yeah.
they were lining up the chairs like from the week prior. They had their chairs lined up and they would keep them there so they could like save
They're in
their
line.
spot.
They're in line. Yeah.
I was walking out, I was grabbing those chairs, I was throwing them. Go home, you losers! It was the best, mate.
With other words involved.
Oh, mate.
That's
there was
when
some
we were
other
champions.
words.
Yeah,
Some
was.
other words.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's number
He deserves
20.
all the kudos he gets, Fraser Brown.
He was a good junkyard dog, mate.
yeah.
We used to love him, man. I'm telling you, he was tough. And in that 1905 grand final, right, the week before he got injured.
Right.
He got injured, and then they chucked him in the
hyperbaric chamber
for the whole week.
I think
and
it was
on the news.
It was
and
one of the
everything.
first times we
Yes.
used
Right,
it.
okay.
And he was in there like 24 hours a day, mate, just stuffing it in there. And
They
it was
probably blood doped him.
they did hope so.
Like fucking like
That was
Lance
John
Armstrong.
Day. You don't think he was trying to get him
Mate.
up, mate?
The scientists were all in, mate.
And they got him up, man. And he was actually like
What did he do?
he got about 20 odd possessions.
Okay.
And
What injury? Like what?
it was like his leg. I don't know. I don't know
Well,
what he did.
the rest is history, as
And
they
the
Bravo,
rest
say.
is
bravo.
history.
Well done,
Yeah.
Carlton.
All right.
Bravo,
We
bravo.
did have a game. Hey, listen. Before we do the game, we're going to
Yes.
back to, since we're looking at World of Sports,
Yes.
everyone have a look at, we used to have little competitions on World of Sports, and as much as you think that you wouldn't enjoy this, we used to have a little competition called the World of Sport Wood Chop.
The House of Valentine presents
Hayden Valentine.
the Wood Chop.
And a very big day in the Valentine Woodchop because this is the
Just before they get onto
championship
this, how many
final.
wood chops
And
chop
for
could a
that
wood
count,
chop
for
chop
this
if a wood
final,
chop could
here
chop
once
wood?
again is the voice
See if you can
of
do that at
Jack
home,
O'Toole.
ladies and gentlemen.
30 times.
Ready?
Watch this, man. We
20
used to
times.
love this.
2010.
One.
Look at this bloke go now. Watch this. Watch him
One
go.
on 3, with perhaps the slowest to start being Lawrence O'Toole. But
Where's
he's
your money
won
on,
it 7
boys?
times.
I'm
Martin
on,
O'Toole looking
far
to
end.
make it 3 in a row.
Like right at the end.
Steve Reese and Norm Meyer making up the foursome. This could test Norm Meyer as Lawrence O'Toole is first around. Second is Martin O'Toole. Steve Reese has just gone and Norm Meyer has been the fourth to turn. They've got to get Lawrence O'Toole though. He's looking for a record 8th championship win. Martin O'Toole is going to be the third clear of Steve Reese and Norm Meyer.
Here we
won't
go.
catch
Bang.
Lawrence O'Toole. What
Put him
a
at the front for a
performance.
reason.
What a performance for Lawrence
champion.
O'Toole. In fact, that's his third consecutive win. Too good
Champion,
for
you're talking
Martin
like
O'Toole.
one at
Steve
8
Reese
times.
You know what? My
and
dad
Norm
actually
Meyer
goes
in
on about
fourth.
it.
Really?
Goes on about it. Yeah,
Wood
yeah,
chopping
yeah.
championships.
Our dads know about that.
You're joking.
Oh, man, he was a champion,
They were
man.
big.
It was huge, man. And
What
later on,
happened to
I'll
it?
show you some other ones.
Should bring it back.
I'm telling you, it was the best, man. Like, how can you like wood chop?
They did have
sit
it.
there
They-
waiting for this wood chop to
They
happen.
did have it. Like they brought it back for a little bit, but
Yeah.
not just for-
Those days, it was sick,
different.
man.
Nice.
It was sick. There you go. Straight into therapy on the couch. Do we read the scores?
Yeah,
It's
last
the final time. Yeah,
good
read
time.
them out.
Let
Read them
have
out.
it.
This can, yeah, let them have it.
So, Carlton, 11-9-75. 2. GWS, 12-17-89. 14 points. Kerno, 4. That's Ed. Casboll and Betts, the retirees, 2 each.
Yep.
And then Durden, I like that goal. Durden and McGovern and Fisher, Fagan. That was just a bloody...
50-metre penalty.
You got the 50.
Oh yeah, he did kick one gibberish.
He did the gibberish kick, the bloody goal right at the end.
Yeah, I forgot.
Just to give him, yeah.
Okay.
So they were the goals, mate. And
Okay.
listen, there's really not much to say about the game. Like it was just there. It was just there. We are going to talk about it a little bit, but let's relive it
Oh yeah.
with the journal.
The journal.
Oh, that's a great segue to get straight into it. I
Let's
reckon.
relive this
All right.
glorious day.
The final journal of the season.
No.
Isn't it?
No, you're going to do journals of the final.
Oh, for the Carlton one.
Carlton.
The Carlton one.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
yeah,
final
there's a-
Carlton journal.
This is journal. Everyone
The final
sit back.
chapter of Carlton's
mint.
2021
Have a
journal.
minute,
Yes.
Gina.
Oh, mate. Oh, yes.
Thank God it's the final game of the year. Manush from 60 on the fly, touched on the line. A really hot start here, up and down first 2 minutes. Toby to start early on Plowman, hits the post. Beautiful kick down the centre from the kick in from Newman. Where has that been all year? Oh my God, the tap by Kerno to Walsh couldn't gather far out. We had 3-on-1. And we Ed Kerno with a quick early start. Just bomb and hope for forward of centre. Proper shit.
Same thing.
Ed Kerno gets us on the board, 7-1. Hogan misses, 8-2. Ooh, Kemp with a cheeky pirouette to the rabbit. Onto Corey, blew abroad Durden, who gets his first goal in AFL. Bravo, Durden.
Bravo.
Bravo, Durden. Our boy, he's on.
That's our boy, man.
a bit of hunger, a bit of fight.
He's on, mate. He's ready
That's
for
what you
next
want to
year,
see,
mate.
mate.
He's on.
The Hamburglar McGovern snaps and falls short.
Left foot.
Seriously, that... Come
How
on,
many
man.
snaps did we miss?
But how can you... Look, that snap was pathetic, man. Seriously.
Yeah. Ed handballs to his brother and he snaps and behinds 15-4. Callan Ward with an easy hit up to Daniel Lloyd who slots it straight through the middle 15-9.
He tore us.
I was meant to say 15 before. O'Brien snaps and misses. Should be kicking. That was the one on the right.
That was the
That
worst
Had
one
to
of the
bury
lot.
that.
pretty.
That was that's almost...
Dermot Burden
get rid
said
of him there.
that's not a 9 out of 10 goal. That's a
19
19 out of 10
20.
goal. So
No,
it's
19 out of
19 out of
20.
20. So
You're
instead of a
right.
90%er, it's a 95%er.
Far out.
Got to bury him.
And that's quarter time. Quarter 2. Toby nearly gets one with a Shane Warne leg break. That's the one where it bounced. I'm like, oh.
Went behind the post.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ward lines up and doesn't make the distance. Ed Kerno bobs up for 2, 22-11.
He kicks the tool.
Hogan with a juggler like a junkie on the punt road intersection. Comes around the body and goals. Just came to my mind in the game.
Juggler on the punt road intersection.
Reto the cockroach. The last time I'll ever see this guy for Carlton. Thank God. Goals. Next. 28-17. 50-metre penalty to Plowman. The Terminator gets it, lines up and misses to the left. Good pressure, which causes the turnover to Eddie. Horrible kick from Eddie.
That's a mean one, too.
Well read by the Austrian Sausage. Good.
Sausage.
Good England, Mars.
Good
Great
England.
England.
You're good England.
The Austrian Sausage Will set up to Kragos, kicks it out of bounds. On
Oh,
the
what a shocking kick that was.
Yeah. The Roach has got to be one of the weakest big men you'll ever see.
Oh, that when he got bumbled out of the way.
It happened like 4 times yesterday. It's happened all season. Anyway, Eddie Betts for one last time and goals. Should be in front by 3 or 4 goals here. Hoppa! Put 3 in a spliff. Here we go. Apple crumble time.
That was.
Oh my God!
You can see it happening, man.
Nah, put it up. That's going up, mate. That was juice. I was a little
That
bit.
was just
That's when I knew it was over.
3.
3 in a
Three
split.
of them.
He had 3 jozzers hanging out of his mouth. Line them all up. That's when I knew. It was all over from there.
Superb, man.
Perryman goes bang from downtown, 36 to 29.
Don't blame the Perryman.
Beautiful pass from O'Brien to the Fog. The Hamburglar, he kicks a Big Mac through the middle, and the Apple Crumble survives for now.
That's it.
50 against I don't know who, but sausage to Hogan. How is that 50? It was a 50
Walsh,
on Walsh.
Walsh, he got, yeah.
Bro,
it's not
have
a
you seen
football
how
ag.
big that
It
bloke
was-
is? He was a
Briggs. Bro, he's a brick
he's
shithouse.
like-
Come
Come
on,
on, man.
He's
I
a
don't-
Briggs shithouse.
Yeah, he is a brick shit house. You're right too. Yeah, that's a good one. No.
Come on.
There was some bad umpiring decisions.
That's soft as butter, but it's deemed a non-footballing
Yeah.
act.
What a mark to the Tope star. Apple Crumble. Here we go. He gets his goal, 42 to 41. Carlton by 1 at half time. Get the ice cream ready, baby.
This sounds like a familiar story, bro.
It's the same
The
shit
last,
every week.
last month. Yeah.
Quarter 3, Austrian with a massive mark where he came across and he just fucking clunked it. He's got great hands.
Hey.
Don't worry about fucking Casbolt, best hands in the business. This bloke,
this
dead
bloke,
set.
mate, he was
Gibberish.
Oh, was this when he got done holding the ball or the handball or the kick that got smothered? Which one was it?
I don't know, one of them.
There was a few, there was like 2 or 3 passages of play on the wing where mate.
I think it was the one in the middle.
He's got worse,
by
that
golly.
The AMG with an inboard handball to Sproul and kicks a goal. AMG's Himmelberg. 42 to 47, Giants lead for the first time tonight. Bravo, Terminator. Well read. Got to be stronger, Crips. They never put it out in front of Charlie, always on his head. I've noticed this. The past
100%,
3
man.
weeks he's been in, well, since he's been in, mate, they just bomb it on his hand. Get it out in front
And
of
is
him.
that the one out of the centre? I think the commentator, I think it was Brewerton commentated on that too, and he said that a good player, no matter that you run out of the centre and you're under pressure, will drop it in front of
Yeah,
the leading
correct.
forward. And that's one
No,
thing
they
that
put it on his head. I haven't
100%.
seen him hit up lead all.
O'Brien did it all night though.
Yeah,
he
he-
bang,
nice kick,
bullet-like
mate.
passes.
You gotta-
Trace a bullet.
Because the forward will lead early. We'll see. We'll
Correct.
see which way they're going to go. We'll lead
Low
early.
and hard to the space.
Anyway.
Out in front of him.
Charlie 1-on-1 and kicks backwards to Ed and puts it on Honey's head. And then GWS go down the other end and O'Halloran kicks a
I
goal.
think I wrote a message saying we are a bunch of clowns at the front. What was
We go
going
that
on?
way, then we went that
He
way.
went back one, then
And
there,
then he
on
went
the
Honey,
other.
it was
But
well defended though.
Yeah, but
Honey
the
had
kick
to
was
stretch
off one
out.
step.
Honey had to stretch out though. It was well defended.
Should have gone for goal.
It was well defended.
43 to 54. Gibberish shit. Plowman shit. Hogan 60 to 43. How bad is Manush Saad? Taylor, great mark and an easy mark for the Tope star. Giants keeping us in it. 63 to 43. That's holding the ball up. He didn't give it.
Yeah,
It
that
the-
was shocking.
shit.
That was terrible. That
Shit goal.
decision.
Strong knee from St Kilda rubbish disposal to Hopper. That's 3 for Ed. Charlie to kick after the siren. He won't kick it.
No.
And he did it.
And he did it.
Quick, just did you know when he took the
played
mark
on.
and the siren went? Was that the first thing that came into your mind? He's going to get done. It was the first
Yeah,
thing that came
but he
into my
does it
mind.
every time.
He's going to get done play on here, and he won't register a score. As soon as he came, I heard the whistle. I'm like,
Yeah.
of course
I'm
he
telling
did.
you,
But he
like-
does it all the time.
does it all
now.
the time.
It's something in here. I don't
Why?
like it. I don't know. He tries to get bend. I don't know.
Listen, man, I love the bloke.
Nah, I don't know about that.
No,
Him
no.
and Harry do it. They both
I
do
love
it.
the bloke, but I was going to say, are you dumb?
Yeah.
You dumb?
You
You
dumb.
dumb?
What are you
Whoa.
dumb? Are you dumb?
Man, you the siren man, you know you got to go
What?
anyway.
But, yeah.
You dumb? Are you dumb? Who does that
Fast
shit,
start,
man?
Eddie. Hands it to Dow and misses to the left. Fuck that. I think if they kicked
Burst.
that goal, would have.
Yeah.
They definitely would have been on. Kennedy, 2 bites of the cherry and misses. He got a kick. I think he smothered, then he went again, and he didn't.
Yeah, it was a couple of handballs inside 50, and then he got.
Is there something inside my glass head, Kerno? 4 goals. Do I laugh or do I cry? 56 to 64. Sard, shit. Do all the hard work. Ward goes bang, 56 to 71. They kick out of the goal square.
Oh, no.
Bro, what is that? 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 Bro, you dumb? What is that? Like, see, what?
But because if you look
I just
at
kept
it,
saying,
it was,
what are
it
you
was,
doing?
It was a kick on the outside, like it just on the outside of the boot. It was going
there
to
was
the
no
middle.
one there.
There was no one there. Like what is going on?
What did he see? He must have saw, I don't know, a nice little kebab or something waiting for him. Anyway.
I wouldn't mind one right now.
Yeah. Ward tearing us apart to the Topstar and misses 56 to 72.
Sto vecchio.
He-
Running a ring
he-
to
Killed
it.
us. Killed
2
us.
weeks in a row we've done it. Boak and
Destroyed
Ward.
us.
Mind you, they're bloody
They're good
freaks.
plays,
mate.
don't get me
They're
wrong,
good
but
players.
come on, man.
The AMG 56 to 78 top 8 is nearly secured.
One more.
What's going on here? What the fuck?
Oh,
no.
He's won that.
Yeah. Where's McGovern the Hamburglar? The road 62 to 80, last goal ever.
What's the bloody?
Oh my God, 50 in the Melbourne game. Leave it top of the square to the Gorn. The bald-headed barista. Melbourne claim top spot. Oh fuck, there's a Carlton game going on. 68 plays 81. Callan Ward, bang! We're playing finals, baby.
He kicked the banana as well. It was a banana. Twice our season has been ended by a banana. Bananas everywhere.
Oh, whoops, I mean, fuck you, Callan Ward. Here he is, the Hamburglar, to the coffin one last time. He gets his goal with a bit of candy. Bravo, Eddie. Bravo, Eddie. Bravo. Oh, fuck, what a mark. Is the big dope TDK all right?
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Jesus.
Are these
Say about
doctors normal? That'll be the ball game, 89 to 75, and thank fuck this shit is over. But I'm in the finals, baby.
Look at them.
This was bought at the Melbourne game, this one. I tried looking for a Carlton one, but there wasn't. This was the last GWS one.
You know what the Carlton one is?
This is
Like you.
I love it. I'm gonna have this in the car when they cut me off and then.
In the Melbourne game, I had it outside the window like that when I was driving.
That is awesome, man. We've got to keep away. We've got to keep the orange out of here, mate. This is no good. I'm a turncoat. But, well, you know what happens in finals. We've got to adopt a side now, don't we? Because we can't watch our side.
I'll go over.
I think Sydney is my.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think I'm going
flag,
to.
but I think they're a sneaky chance to.
No, I think I'm going to join. I'm going to join Mars. This
Orange
year.
Tsunami.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. I don't
The
like
Orange
no
Tsunami.
one.
I think we'll go out in the first set, but it doesn't matter.
I
But-
just. Yeah, go.
No, that's it. I thought
No, that was brilliant, man. That was
You were
fucking.
saying?
That's the best one. No, I was just gonna. Just a quick, just off topic here.
Yes.
That Melbourne.
Oh, mate, far out.
I was watching. I was going mental.
What a win.
First of all, the
Deliberate,
that wasn't
horrible
that was
call.
horrible. Because the commentator was right, man. They're trying to win the game. Why would he be going for it on the thing? You banana. But the way they finished, that's amazing, man. So and it stuffed up everything because Geelong now have gone to where?
Third.
Third.
They have
So
to
they
play
gotta play
Port in
Port
Port.
That's huge, man. That is huge.
And
And
Melbourne
Melbourne
played
played
Brisbane.
And the other one was the Brisbane win.
Yes.
The Dogs.
The
Yeah.
Dogs fifth, and now they have to play Essendon.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know yet. We don't know because this
They
is
were,
recorded
the
before all these
Doggies
games are played. But
Tough for all year.
I know.
And they lost.
They
the
got
last
banged.
game.
They
I know.
actually got banged.
I know. Crazy, eh? What a sport, mate. How good is it?
They copped that.
Nobella Ranchagats.
Summer! I love slating other side.
Probably one of the best theme songs in the AFL.
Oh, now.
You know what? I want to end it I want to end the show in a good way, but go on. Go
End it in
on.
a good way. End it in a good way.
We got to get the people pumped up.
Yeah, no, that was good.
Because we haven't heard this song enough, and I think you know what I'm going to go with.
All right, let's do it. We'll do it at the end.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end.
Um,
And I want everyone at home to sing along with us.
I don't even know what this is, so I'm excited. I'm excited about this.
What do they call this? An impromptu.
It's an impromptu segment, an impromptu throw into the show.
This is what we do here, mate. We are innovators.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, we're innovative.
Proactive.
Unlike our board.
Not reactive.
Not reactive.
Unlike our board
proactive.
and the archaic thinking of our football club,
Exactly,
which
mate.
stand by.
Stand by.
Tommy and I.
Yeah, you're going to go through and you're going to
We are
dissect them.
We're putting our investigative hats on.
You're going to
We're
do
doing like a 60-minute expose.
It's like a lab rat.
Now,
You know
on
a lab
board,
rat.
60 minutes.
You know when you go like year 10 and you're dissecting a lab rat? That's
Yeah.
what they're going to be doing. It's going to be
You're
slating.
going to dissect them, huh? You're going to do some exploration.
Oh, mate. Oh, God,
You're going to
mate.
dig right in.
Mate.
I love it.
The scandal. The truth. It's going to be mayhem.
I
You're going to love it.
I love
You're
it,
going to
mate.
love it.
Hey, don't go anywhere. This is the channel, mate. Blue Abroad. We're gonna expose everything, mate. We're gonna bring this club back to the top. Hey, what else do you want to say about the game?
Well, look, how poetic that there was a 5-goal swing in favour of the Giants.
It doesn't mean they had to just finish it off.
It's been the same thing under his whole tenure, to be honest.
Yeah.
The same thing from start to finish.
I will say, look, obviously too little too late, but I thought his press conference was a nice little...
Well, we will talk about his press conference, because I've got something to say about that, but you're absolutely right.
I liked it. I really
has
liked
that
it. That should have
Day
been
one.
from the start.
Day one.
Where has that been?
You can't bring it out last round, and,
well,
on your deathbed.
We've said
It's
this.
like a confession on your deathbed.
No, but you know what happened? He's trying to save his job.
I know.
He's trying to be
It's
nice
done.
to everybody
Finished.
because it's, during
Look,
the year.
I don't like nice guys.
But I reckon you go out with all guns, like from the start, you stick to your commitment, you go for it, and if you win, you win. If you
What do
lose,
they say?
you lose.
Nice guys finish last.
And
Yeah,
that's
well,
what's
I
happened.
will say too that I think, and we have also said this all year, that, I mean, you two have been like firmly in the like out. Like, for me, I think it's just the way he went out, or the way he handled that press conference tells me that if he is to go, when he goes, there are just so many deep-lying issues at this football club.
There'll
that
be a
need to
lot
be
of shit
resolved.
that we hear out of this at the end of the year. Maybe next year, maybe down the track.
You know what's
but
funny?
There's a lot of stuff.
Everyone knows this.
Yeah, we're not.
They just don't let it out. But you know that. You know everything that he said. He wasn't being supported. All these problems with the board and that. We know that.
Well, this is the thing about and this is why when they started big noting this external review, I think for me that just shows how incompetent the board is.
100%.
And how incompetent. And I don't want to. It's not all about the board, and it's not all about smashing them.
No.
But at the end of the day, like when I look at it, I go, these are the leaders of our football club.
Yep.
These are the people who are supposed to steer the ship,
Yep.
provide us with a map, provide us with direction, show us where we're going to go, how we're going to get there, and what the final goal looks like. And I would vouch to say that we're in chaos at the moment, because
mate, we're in
I don't
free
know,
fall.
like,
Total free
as a
fall.
club, I don't know. What's the end goal? What's our end goal? It's a premiership, obviously, but like when, where, how, who, why? You know what I mean? You've got to answer those simple questions first.
100%.
Remember when we did reports in primary school?
Oh, yeah.
It said that who, what, when, where, why. I don't know. I don't know any of that. I don't know any of it.
It's bad.
And this is about being open and transparent to members and fans and everything.
No, 100%.
Face the music.
It's really bad.
Well, that's a good...
Well, they keep sending emails out. Oh, great.
don't
I mean, an email's not going to solve the problem. Face up.
Nah.
And this was the knock on our former president as well. Maybe he didn't want to do media, or he didn't want to do this. Well, then why be the president of one of the biggest clubs in the AFL?
100%, man. 100%. Well, at least someone come out and do the media. Like Richmond, or I think that Peggy O'Neill. She doesn't really come out, but you've got Brendan Gale
does.
who
Gale's
does that.
always on the front
So
foot.
if it's not him and he goes, all right, I'm losing.
I know Kane Little. He came out.
Someone,
in
just
the,
some
he came
authority
out for
figure.
one little interview. But
When has the club,
Little man.
right? When has an executive at the club sent out a video, right?
Never.
It got in front of the camera to the members.
Never.
to the fans.
We're in this modern era. Like
I got told that
21st
I
century.
got told, I don't know if he or she's still on the board, but I got told one of the board members said, I've got to go see the plebs, the members and supporters. Or what, I don't know whoever they were referring to.
But
the
we
plebs.
are peasants. We are
The
peasants.
plebs.
We are.
How dare you? Whoever you are,
We are
if you're
peasants.
still on the
Then we
board,
are.
if you're still on the, how dare you?
They treat us like.
Well,
How
we are
dare you?
peasants. They don't treat us with any respect. None. There's none.
You're
I don't care
100%,
what
man.
anyone
You're
says. There's actually
man.
none.
And they've got to move into the modern world here. Like,
But
I
they're
have.
not. But,
Yeah, you have.
But Rocco,
Hey,
they're,
You actually have.
I'm expecting a letter from them personally written. That's how
right.
backwards they are.
Yeah.
Like, you're right. Where is the video?
but they're not innovative, mate.
Nah,
And you'll
they're
see
zero.
what Pommy and I do. It's
not
If you
personal.
go and look at this board, right, and again, it's not. It's not anything to do with that or me saying that the board are the cause of all the root problems at the club, right? But
No, it starts with them.
where is the innovation within this football club with regards to how you hire, how you play the game, what you do off the field, your sponsors, your digital media, all of it, all of it.
Who they got?
Yeah, but we're building a new building there. We're
All
doing
right,
this,
listen.
we're doing that.
This is a great segue, right?
Okay.
Into Rocco.
Hey, time
go.
for
Let's go.
Rocco's
Rocco's
rant.
rant.
All right, I like it because
I'm loving that they're coming in earlier now.
Yeah,
Well,
this
it
is
has
good.
to. Well, it has
It's
to.
great.
Let's get into it. But since we're talking about all this, you're starting to take all my things here.
Go.
So
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no, go. I don't want to steal your
All right,
thunder.
I got this.
Go.
I've written this out again, and then
Go.
we can continue on this
Wait,
conversation.
what about the votes?
No, that's
No,
fine.
no, we
That's
will.
coming. All right,
The
okay.
votes
All right.
afterwards.
Okay.
All right, listen to
All right,
this.
let's go.
Here we go again. Another early finish to the year. Another year with our finals. Another year of uncertainty. Of the coach, the players, directions. Another year of missed opportunities. Since 2013, we have finished 13th, 18th, 14th, 16th, 18th, 16th, 11th, and 13th. We have not finished higher than 11th, and that was in a shortened year. We have finished last twice, and we have finished 16th twice.
Beautiful.
We could well have had 4 coaches, 2 presidents, 2 directors of fitness, 2 CEOs, and a number of assistant coaches. We've added new facilities, AFLW, and helped every cause known to man. I'm surprised we haven't fixed the COVID pandemic. And we are yet, as it stands, not sure of the coach. We're not sure of the president. We're not sure of the captain. We're not sure of the list. We're not sure of the game plan. And we're not sure of our direction. In 2021, we as a club are lost and wandering around like the Jews in the desert in the biblical times. I said this last time. It's time to stand up and be counted. It's time to get to the position where we belong, on top of the league, above everyone. It's time to fight and crawl for every inch, as Pacino said.
Any given Sunday, oh boy.
And not ask, but let's take what's rightfully ours, because I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. It's time, people. It's time.
It's time.
That's exactly right.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, it is time.
Well, that was my rant. That was a bit of a mix of a comedy like that. But it's all
We're-
what we were just talking
While we're
about.
nowhere.
We are nowhere.
We're in no man's land.
We are
is
no
what
man's
it's
land.
called.
And I said this on the fan cams. I believe we are now worse off than we were at the start
At
of
the
the
start
year.
of... I reckon
We
we're
are-
worse off than we were started the rebuild. Well,
Yeah.
rebuild.
Pretty much.
Well, we regressed
Pretty
on last
much.
year.
Because what are we going? Like a couple of players that are really, really like, all right, we're going 3 All-Australian players. But apart from that,
Couple of little picks that are... Who knows?
you know, but you don't know what they're going to
No,
be like.
no.
You're just assuming. But apart from
Correct.
that, we, as I said, president, coach, fitness director, all that, we don't know where any of them are. So we are worse off. At least 5 years ago, we had those people in position.
We've rebuilt the playing list. Now we've got to rebuild the other thing. Rebuild the board, rebuild the coaches.
We've turned a 180. Nah,
And then the president comes out, or the
President-elect.
Well, no, the other
Luke
president, he
Sayers.
left.
Who? Which? Oh, Lajudisha.
Yeah.
He's gone.
Big note in himself in his email.
but he's done that his whole tenure.
Well, that's wrong. Anyway, and then you get this president coming in, like, we don't know about him yet, but, like, then instead of, like, stating where they're at and that, he is saying things, saying kind of big note in himself.
I'll give him... We'll give the chance.
No, 100%. I want to give him 100% chance.
Yeah.
And he might be the bloke who's going to now steer the ship.
Maybe he was the one waiting for his opportunity.
But the only thing I'm going to say about this,
pounced.
I'm going to say one thing about this, right?
Yes.
Just one, and I'm going to leave this, right?
Okay.
He's been there 9 years.
Correct.
Right? And I just want to say, people have said, oh, maybe like he didn't really have a vote. Bullshit.
Of course,
You were one vote. You were part of that committee, and you were part of the coaches, 4 coaches, 2 presidents, all that. You were part of that. All right. I've always said, look forward to the future, and let's look what he does next.
Yep.
So if the next step is good, man, I'm going to back him 100%. Right? But at the moment, we are a fucking rabble.
I think the board and the admin this year have handled the year disgracefully.
Bad.
But personally,
Very
just
bad.
everything, just like the coach, the review.
Horrific.
I think they've handled it horribly.
One of the worst I've seen.
Terribly.
It is. No, it is.
And
It
it all started from that email that first it was the review. Here we go. Then it was the AGM and the constitution
that wasn't
change.
the first thing.
Well, whatever. What wasn't the first thing? What
That wasn't the
external review?
first thing that was bad. Appointing Woosha.
Oh, my God.
Bro, this bloke's he's turned into dust. Where is he?
Houdini.
No, where is he? I don't know where.
But it's
I haven't
true.
heard anything.
No, nothing. It's just disappeared. He's nowhere to be seen. It's amazing. But you're right. It was Woosha. It was the the review. All
Everything.
these things were just
A
like
culmination of shit.
Yeah. The minestra.
Bad. It's
Combination
really
of
bad.
Minestra di merda.
I don't understand. It's a business now. It's a corporation. But I don't understand how you can let it go
Yeah,
that
of
way.
course, we need that. But you've got to keep what's important inside here. Like, you can't just forget about
I'd love
everything
to
else.
be inside there, a fly on the wall.
Well,
and
what's
just,
the core? You know
you want to do? You just want to grab it. But what are you doing?
You know what you want to do? You know what you want to do? Actually, we're going to show this. You want to do the old leg.
Phone call. Yeah.
Shut up! That's what you want to do, mate. So,
I just, when you hear things about miscommunication and they're not communicating,
How many times
and they
that
don't
happened?
understand the plan and they don't understand this and that. But talk.
Yeah, but how many times can you say that?
Own it.
you can't.
Put your hand
You
up
don't
and own it.
understand once, you don't
You
understand
understand it.
twice. But come on, man.
What is it? Shame? What is it? Fool me once, shame on.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
100%. 100%. That's what it's all about, yeah.
Fool me 3 times and you can't get.
We
fooled.
are.
Fool your free time.
I know
Yeah,
we've
take
won
it.
a premiership,
Finish it
right?
off,
But
bro.
we would have to be, in the modern era of AFL,
worst, the worst
we are
team.
the worst team.
outside
the worst.
outside those teams that have come in. And I'm telling you
They're
right
doing
now,
better.
people go, oh, GWS, they're shit, rah, rah, rah. In 10 years they've been in this competition, they've made the finals 5 times.
Yep.
Yeah.
5 times. I don't care if they got all the A-grade talent, rah, rah, rah. You got to turn it into
What,
that.
we didn't have
We
our
don't.
shot at it.
We've had the same opportunities to pick those players and that. Yeah.
We have.
Well, and this is where I think Sauce was, mate, I don't know how he did what he did. You think about where it was
Oh, he just...
and to where he kind of got, the salary cap was, it was a disaster zone.
Yep.
It was mate, it was, for lack of it was fucked.
Yep.
Right? And he got it to a certain point. Now I worry that
Now it's...
it's itchy feet now. Itchy feet, right? But this is the problem
worry,
too,
man.
right? Us
Couple of
as
years'
supporters,
time.
right? Us fans, when teams don't win, we're gonna get upset and anxious and
but
worried,
that's just
right?
the fans. They shouldn't...
But it's not just that. Be worried too, because you need to appease your
Yeah,
fans.
of
But at the
course.
same time, someone come out and show us what's going on. Tell us. Show us the map. Say, look, we are losing. We don't accept it. It's not great, but this is what we expected. This is what's happening.
But
100%.
they never
Open up everything.
I
We
don't-
don't need names. Just tell us what's going on.
I don't feel they ever instilled belief in the younger players in the group.
No,
I never.
they
I
went
never,
away from it.
I never felt they did because when you're getting all these players and they're on too much money, if they're like $300,000-$400,000 additions and they're like a high profile, say like a back, like a Luke Hodge, a Birchall and that, and to help the young kids come through, I can go. Okay, I understand what's going on here.
Yep.
But you're bringing in all these players, and I'm like, McGovern, Sard, Williams, you know.
He called it. Every
going
time we
on?
sign, I kid you not, every time we sign these players and all that, he's for no good. No good. They're not
just-
A-grade talent. He's no good.
just
And
not.
I was a bit more like, that's just me. Like,
Yeah,
I'm like, no,
But
but-
he said, I understand what he said too, because he said when they signed Sard and Williams, they adding that run,
yeah,
that
it was
carry off
meters
halfback,
gained and
correct.
trying to isolate our forwards a bit more, but it
It
just
never,
hasn't worked.
but you take those players because they were made to look good. Those players,
Yep.
they were made to run. And
I've liked Sards, yeah.
No, I was going to say,
I
Sard,
feel
I
it's-
think.
I feel it's been
Sard's a good
average.
inclusion.
Average.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's fair enough. That's
but
fair enough.
he's been all right this year, and you've seen he's been all right this year.
If you go look at his
Our whole
games,
team's been average.
they're all shit, bar
Yeah.
3 players.
I reckon
and
the
I,
way they
can't,
played him.
I always harp on how can you have three players in all Australian
And be this
in the
bad.
spine,
Be this bad.
and you're 13th.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
I don't get it. How can you not build off those players and go, fuck, man, look how good these kids
It's
are.
a disgrace. It's the way to, and you know, like Balenciaga, that was the worst because not that he's not a good player, not
living
great.
up to his
he's
price
a good
tag.
player. That's exactly right. And what we did is we got him and we promised him as a mid. He was never a midfielder, and he 800 grand. You know who you can get for 800 grand?
You know what? It's almost, and there are murmurings as well that maybe Nick Austin might be a casualty of this review. That move in itself is almost a tap on the shoulder.
Well,
See you
there's
later,
been-
mate.
Up order.
There's the door.
his
the door.
name's been coming up this week
Really
now, all
bad.
of a sudden. Yeah.
I don't.
And even like
McGovern,
this-
even McGovern.
This
McGovern.
also,
McGovern, but that wasn't Nick Austin.
That was soft.
That was Sauce.
wow. Just wait until the Pommy videos.
All right, so we got
Just
some.
wait until the video of Pommy and I comes
Well,
out.
you know, with Austin and getting even Saar, like Saar was good, but
Not 800,000. Good.
no, I think he's like 650.
Whatever it is.
But not the
Whatever
money.
it is.
Should never have given up the pick 8 or whatever we gave up for him.
Did we actually gave up a first round pick for Sard? That's disgusting. What was he?
But not
what
even
pick
a
was
first
he?
round
He's a rookie.
Pick 8.
Pre-season draft.
Nah.
You
You
know
always
what?
give what you what. You
No, but the thing
Nah.
was with
Nah.
him, you could have got him for nothing.
nothing.
The
We
one
didn't
thing
wait.
I will say,
It's North Melbourne here. And if he goes to North Melbourne,
That's
so be it.
You've got to, in
So
a
be
poker
it.
game, you've got to be able to hold, hold it there, right?
know when to hold them, know when
When
to
to
fold
fold
them.
them, exactly.
And
And they
that's-
should have held, man, because that, what's his
Nick
name?
Cox, is it
Dodorio.
Cox?
The Doro.
Yeah.
Dodoro.
The Godfather.
Mate, he's a good operator,
He's
mate.
a
You know what he
smooth
said?
mover.
You think
Remember what he said at the
Sauce
start?
was the same thing?
Remember what he said at the start? We want Harry McKay and I think Walsh or something he said for a thing. And everyone laughed.
For Sard.
Hey, he started up here. You know what his end goal was always? Get that pick 8. And we fell for it. Right? Should never
He
have-
hoodwinked us.
He hoodwinked
He
us.
hoodwinked us.
Bad.
He got what they wanted. And then they got
Bad.
Nick Cox, and look where they are now.
Yeah.
They,
Why I
they're in the
keep
final.
saying draft players.
I don't want. I'm gonna say I don't want Chera. I don't want him. He can
No,
fucking
I don't
stay
want him
there.
either.
You know what? If it means Ross the boss comes in and he stays there, good. Fucking stay there. Because I want to keep that. Well, the pick 6 isn't gonna be pick 6. It's gonna be other.
Oh, whatever,
pick
because of
8
some
to
father
10.
sons and all that.
Whatever.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It will eventually
Correct.
It's a top
work
10.
out being
It's a
pick
top
6.
10. Keep it. Just keep it.
100%.
But don't
you know
let
what?
it go.
Get smart with it. Split it.
Yeah, go in top 2 first.
I don't know,
Two
just
first
get smart
rounders.
with it,
Two
mate.
first rounders.
Do you reckon Nick Austin really had a full-on say in everything?
Maybe not, but the way we look at the way the boards run, like maybe not. Maybe
And when you
didn't.
hear things about people leaving their lanes.
Anyway,
all to be revealed, ladies
all
and
the way,
gentlemen.
so all
all to
good,
be
all good,
revealed.
all good, all good,
Rocco
all
and
good,
Mars
all good.
and people out there.
Hey, listen,
Tommy
the
knows
main
what
thing
I'm on
is that
about.
we keep going out there, keep asking questions. You know what I have noticed, like with Jumper Punch and Blue Abroad?
Yes.
There's been a little bit of a mindset change in people.
I think
and
so.
I think the club have taken a little bit of notice right?
Well, people on social media,
yeah, and that's what's happening.
in their comments, they're getting fucking slammed. And they can't, were they going to cancel all of them?
There's a little bit of it. Yeah.
You cancelled me, but you can't cancel all the others.
You can't get. They have to listen. They have to listen. And a few of the things they've done in recent times, where like they first of all with this meeting that they postponed, and also the Constitution. I reckon there was a little bit of influence there, which is good. Everyone just keep going, mate. Go hard at them.
This is where we hold them to account.
That's it. Hold the feet to
They're
the
watching.
fire.
They're watching.
Yeah, that's it.
They're watching.
Hey, there were some votes.
There were some votes.
Yeah, fuck.
This actually wasn't a struggle.
This is important. We're going to give these votes because next week we've got the big awards, mate. So we've got the big. So anyway, let's start. What do you?
Marzi?
I went one to Stocker. Thought he's probably his best game of
Yeah, I
the
like
year.
this game.
I like
Half
it.
He's
back.
building very nicely, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 to Wiedering. Thought he smashed my boy Himmelberg. So he
did.
crushed him. Unlucky. 3 to Walsh. 4 to Newman. I thought his game was good.
No,
It's been,
Nice
he's been
line-breaking
fantastic
kicks.
the second half
Since
of the
that
year.
game where he was shit
GWS.
defensively,
Yeah.
nah.
Was it?
There's this first or second game was at the G.
okay, right.
He got
Yeah,
absolutely
he fucking
punished,
slammed.
yeah.
He got slammed. And then 5 to Ed Kerner.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's it.
Thought was awesome yesterday.
Yep. 1 to Walsh,
Yep.
2 to Brody Kemp. A bit of
bravo.
juice about him, I reckon. He did that pirouette. A few kicks were a little bit iffy, but I think he was just rushing and rushing blood to the head. But
his first
like
game,
him.
he only had 5 possessions, but this time he all of a sudden he looked a little bit more calm.
He's
Yeah,
getting in
he's,
tune with the AFL level. He's
you know,
picking up the speed now. You know,
He looks like he's got time.
He
Just
does.
a little bit of time, you know. So that'll gain.
And
you know?
he's
That's
tough.
important. No,
He's
tough.
still got. I think he's still got a bit of filling out to do.
him and Wiedering.
Yeah, that's going to be a
See
nice.
you later,
duo.
Jones. Start
That
flipping
Kemp-
burgers, champ.
Kemp and
'Cause I want
Wiedering,
that. I want it next year. I don't want
excited
Jones
by
in
that.
there. I don't want Jones in there.
Well, it looks like he's
Maybe
gonna be out for a
across
while.
half
What
back,
did he
but,
broke his something?
Who's that? Jones at
Yeah.
broken patella.
Yeah, so that could be.
Good.
a-
Hopefully keeps him out.
Walsh, Kemp. So 1 to Walsh, 2 to Kemp, 3 to Stocker, 4 to Newman, and 5 to the ever-present Ed Kerner.
Ed Kerner.
Thought he was fantastic
Gets
yesterday.
the contract
he
next
was.
year.
Yep.
Nah, well,
Deservedly so.
He was going to stay.
Deservedly so.
And
I've knocked
I
him,
think
but
out of all the
Yeah.
the oldies,
can hold on to him.
I think we needed to hold.
How
Ed
old
Kerner.
is he?
I don't know,
31,
but
32.
31, 32. So,
About
look,
that.
he deserved
Got
it
2
because he's
years
had a
left.
good year. He's had a good year. I know that he, you know, like he does those kicks and that, but mate, he's
He always
harder.
bobs up for one
Well,
really good game in a
he
year.
will set the
That was-
precedence for work rate.
100% the work rate. So I gave 1 to Stocker. I did like him. Wiedering, I gave 2. He absolutely killed your boy.
They smashed him.
He's the
Himmelberg.
best.
He killed
Maybe
him.
he was listening to you a bit too much.
No. So I sent him a message and I'm like, don't go too hard on Wiedering.
Maybe he
Played
did
mind
listen.
games with Himmelberg before the game, but we still lost.
The AMG, mate. The
Fucking
AMG
shit.
ran out of petrol.
Mate, stuck on the side of the M1.
Newman 3, Walsh I gave 4. I still reckon he should hard, and the Kerno naturally got the 5.
Hey boy.
So everyone looks at that. So
Yep.
we got no leaderboards.
No.
We're going to come up with that next week.
Yes.
We're going to come up with that next week. So we're going to have the big award. So there's going to be the winner of the JP MVP freaking most valuable player.
He said MVP, most
Valuable
valuable
player.
player.
That's what it
So I'm
is.
trying to read it.
The
mate.
jumper
The
punch
leaderboard.
most
I'm
valuable
going to
player.
turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Let's put up this pic here. We do have to congratulate one person, and that's the Big Harry, mate.
Big Harry Mackay.
I know, there was no mention of that in the...
He won the Coleman
Coleman
medal
medal.
on
Yeah.
58 goals.
And
So
he missed how many games? 3 games
3 or
in the year?
4. 3 or 4. Yeah,
well, he
3.
definitely missed the 2
Two.
now,
Did
and he
he miss
probably
one
missed
earlier
one
in the
or
year?
2. So at least 3.
Yeah, with the... No, not with the whiplash.
I can't remember what it
Splash.
was.
the
He was
whiplash.
out. Anyway.
The
Oh, he
whipper
missed
slipper.
that. Well, the game against West Coast where he
Yeah.
hit his head and he pretty
that's
much
the-
missed the whole
yeah,
game.
so-
Yeah, I think it
Missed 3 or 4. So 58 goals. So there you
yeah,
go,
big
mate.
year for Big H.
I think it's there somewhere, but doesn't
For
matter.
Big
I'll
H.
pull it up.
Yeah,
There he is.
Big Harry.
21 Coleman
Congratulations,
medal
Carlton
winner.
Football Club fans. That's a good page, that.
Yeah.
Good page, that one. So, Big H, well done.
Let's see.
Big year for you. Black Harat. He'll be, don't
Don't
know if Walsh is going to win the Brownlow, but big collect for Black Harat if
Top
it
5.
comes through.
Yeah, so it's going to be a
Good luck.
nervous
luck.
Brownlow night for the Black Harat. Huh?
Tommy and I have got a little roughie in the Brownlow.
Oh,
I'm not going to reveal it just yet, but we
you want to
found
keep
one.
it all to yourself, huh?
No. I'll reveal it off air, but when I've backed it and I've got my price, then I'll let you know.
Ollie Wines. I don't know.
Yeah, but no.
that's
There's
not a
one
roughie.
player that is snuck under the radar, and I reckon he's a good each way player in the
Yeah,
Brown.
well, let's hope that
Huge
Walsh.
odds.
Let's
Huge
hope
odds.
that Walsh picks it up. That would be huge.
Yeah, and
Especially for
we
back-to-back.
finished 13th.
Yeah.
He's going to buy a place here, he said, if he wins.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's going to put a deposit on a place here.
It's
So
next door, yeah.
that's how good. Yeah, no, I got this for sale. They're beautiful. All right. This one's a big one. And one of our favourites, banana of the week. I love this segment, mate. And this is proudly sponsored by
Merino Bros Produce. You can find them on Instagram at Merino Bros Produce. They've got the best fruit and vegetables. You can get free delivery over $60. Order before 12 a.m. Get next day delivery.
Bang.
I mean, mate,
To your door.
They're working overtime in COVID with all the home orders too.
They're killing it. They're
Kind of
killing
feeling
it. But
it.
they're not letting anybody down.
No, Dom, the owner, one part owner with his brother, I think. He's told me that because they're massive in the wholesale industry, so they've
yes.
obviously been let down by Dan Andrews there. But the home orders keep smashing him. They love being pumped by the home orders. So get on them.
No, it's
They
good,
got the
man. It's
best.
good.
They got the best. They
That's it.
love it.
They're helping out.
They appreciate
the
it.
community.
Numbers are up.
And since they've come on board, man, I've heard that numbers have doubled for them.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's huge, man.
My
It's
mate
good.
Anthony can't keep up. He's
can't
working.
keep up.
He's actually working like 14, 15-hour days. So good.
Good.
Grind you into the floor.
Right, that's what we do. First one. Who am I going to give it to? Banana. Hey? I thought, let's
Take a
start. Might have a trifecta here. I might start with, I've been giving it really to a player lately, so let's give it to a player.
Back in the mood.
Back in the mood. Tom Williamson.
Oh, Tommy boy.
12 possessions.
Oh boy.
5 turnovers, 0 in the third. But it wasn't that. Did you see some of his...
There was that one.
Antics.
Was it the first quarter when he was darting through the middle and he had the handball out wide and he went in? Oh my god!
And then they got on the rebound. I think they kicked it. No, they
Wow.
didn't kick it. But yeah.
Anyway, so that's just banana for you for a player. But I've got 2 others. I've got this one here that's really... So let's go for it. Let's have a look at the video.
Grinding your teeth.
And let's have a look at the...
Okay.
Can we all see this? Can we all see this?
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, this was a big hit.
Poor kid. He killed himself.
Did he also knee himself on
Yeah,
the
he
way
kneed
down?
himself
He did.
in the face.
But there's like a double whammy. And then these professionals.
Look at him.
Off you go. Look at this.
1, 2, 3.
Oh no.
We've seen that many, a few times, but now with all their head knock protocols and that,
That's a disgrace, man. I'm telling you, that is a disgrace.
I
That's
felt-
more than a banana.
I felt sorry for him, to be honest, that they
Mate,
let
as
him do that.
professionals, man, your job is to look after the person. Now, naturally, a player will always try to get up.
You stop him.
That's right. They were
stop it.
holding his head. That's how worried they were. If you look at the start, they're holding his head
I was-
because of the spine.
Well, even the
You know how
players
worried? Do you know how worried I was?
Yeah.
Because when I got worried, because usually when they knock out, you're like, all right, he'll be all right. But all the players, mate, they're going like fucking, and then they're walking away. They're like, oh shit.
Yeah, no, there was...
So just let him get up.
You know, and if you look at the doctors after he fell, they just casually walked up to him. Like, there was no panic. You know what I mean? Like, do your job, you fucking bananas, man. Seriously, you got one job to do,
No,
mate.
they deserve that.
Man, especially these days here, man, don't stuff around with, man. The kids tried to get up. You should have just held him down and said,
Copped
you're
the
not
whack.
moving.
They copped
So
the
you
whack.
definitely get a big
They
banana.
copped a whack on Twitter. I was looking through Twitter and they copped
deserve it,
a
man.
good...
I don't want to hear no
good whack.
excuses about that. I don't want to hear nothing. I just want to see. I want to see punishment for these people, man. I don't want to hear because that could be dangerous. The next one is one of our favourites. Here he is, Tom Brown.
I probably challenged the other day a little
look.
bit more support, particularly when guys like you,
Wait,
Tom,
what's
went
this?
hard at me and were potting me the whole time. I would have loved some people to come out and back me in, particularly when guys like you, Tom, went hard at me with you, Tom.
Tom Brown! You deserve that, mate, for all your rubbish during the year, mate. And you deserve that, man, because you do. You just pot people. You have no idea, man.
Likes to ask the hard questions.
Yeah, I like to ask that question. And you know why I'm also giving it to you? You weak dog. Hey? He potted you and you, like a dog, just put your tail between your legs and you didn't say anything. Why did you respond? That's what you are. So for you, that's a big banana of the week. You might even, next year, you might even get the bloody year one. We'll see how that one goes.
Marzi, there you go.
Put him on notice for yesterday's game. Now,
Okay.
I'm going at a player.
Oh, God.
Reto Winnie the Pooh.
Oh.
I have to. I know you're young, but
You didn't have a good game.
5 disposals, 3 kicks, 2 handballs, 1 turnover. Third quarter, you had the donuts, the Krispy Kremes out. Just give him a little one. It's not a big one, but it's a little rev up.
It's an early warning.
Yeah. Just play your hand well. Get the pressure up. Get some
100%.
tackles on the board. I know the team was shit.
You reckon he's been hanging out with Gibberfish a bit, thinking he's like a little bit too...
I hope
We've
not.
got to get him down a bit.
I hope not.
We're trying to bring the humility
But I know
over
the
him.
young kids that can be inconsistent.
be
So you're...
Yeah, that's right.
This is a mini.
It
little
is that
banana.
type of banana.
It's a little banana.
It's
Not
just
big
to
yet.
say, listen.
Just...
It's not a... But it's Josh, I'm just disappointed in you.
Right?
I'm just disappointed
Don't
in
let me
you.
down like that again because you cop a fucking big one. Right? I'll give you the raps, yeah. Give him the...
Hey! It's a big finger, that, mate.
So, mini banana to you this week.
Okay, now mine is it's not really football related. Right. And I don't like politics, and I'm not bringing up politics or anything like that because everyone's got their own opinion, and I don't want to divide it. But there is a certain account on Twitter, right? Now the account on Twitter is called PR Guy. Now it is it's like a voice piece for Andrews and saying, you know, what a fantastic job he's done. Look, regardless, if you think he's done a great job, great. If you think he's done a poor job, great. Whatever, right? No, Marzi's opinions, all you have to do is listen to him here and check his stories. But anyway, now this PR guy on Twitter thought it'd be a good idea to put the Crime Stoppers number up on his tweet about what's going on here, and his comment was, report any traitors. Report any traitors.
Traitors to what?
Traitors. So if you traitors, you're a traitor, yeah.
Traitors.
If you're doing something
If your neighbours are doing something wrong, or you believe they're doing something wrong, or you think report the traitors.
What a weak prick. That's a weak dog.
That's a good one. I like that.
Why don't you show your face and tell us who you are?
That's it. That's the first thing.
You know what the funny thing is? All these people are the first ones to say, oh, you know, we don't know who these people are behind the keyboards, blah, 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 blah. So, banana of the week to you, PR guy, because I thought that tweet itself, this is not political or anything like that, but to refer to Australians, right, who they may not even be doing the wrong thing, and to say, just to automatically assume that they're traitors, shame on you.
DB dog.
Disgraceful.
DB dog.
So if you're watching this, I've got my eye on you. Yeah. Whoever you are.
And the main thing is
whoever you are.
Show your face.
Exactly.
If you want to say something, that's fine, man.
No, that pissed me off.
Show your face.
That really angered me.
What a weak dog.
That's dog. We got a few weak dogs in this this week, huh?
No junkyard dogs like Fraser Brown.
Nah, junkyard dogs.
Report the traitors.
Report
the traitors.
Report
them. What a actual week.
You. Yeah. All right, it's beautiful. I love it. Mate. That was a bloody good one.
A few
mate.
traitors to report. I reckon they just
fucking right.
I love it. Hey! What's happening with the reserves? They're the reserves.
No, they're done. VFL's done. So now they're just going to get straight to finals. Carlton didn't make the finals and it's finished.
Where do they finish? Tell me.
Like mid-table. Like pretty much where we are on the ladder at the moment.
What are they going to do? Just a quick finals?
I think something like that, yeah.
Who cares?
So
a round robin tournament on the day.
Season's
30-minute
done.
They'll probably mix the teams anyway. Like
time for beers for the players. It's done.
Yeah, that's it. All right,
we're finished. That's it. Yep. I'll maybe do like a VFL wrap of the year.
You got to do the VFL wrap, and we'll still go. We'll still do the finals.
Yeah. We can do something. Yeah. So we'll maybe players we can pick up from other teams. I don't know.
That's all we do.
That's all
Who can we pick up? That's all we talk about. Who can we pick up?
That's where we're at the moment, isn't it?
All right. Hey, Mars's Minkiana.
Ooh, what have we got this week?
I've got a fun one. It's just a little fun one that
I love it.
culminated over the year.
Okay,
with old mate David Teague.
Oh,
and his press conferences.
okay.
Ah, yes, I like this.
So I collated all the press conferences, the minutes.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. All right.
So how long he gets smashed for? All right. So can we guess what his longest press conference of the year was? In the chat, put it
I don't
down.
know, 14 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'd be like 13 something for sure.
Okay. His longest was 13 minutes and 17 seconds.
Oh, wow, there you go. Okay.
Can you guess the round?
GWS.
Round 13.
No, round 1.
Oh, round 1.
Start the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there would have been a lot to say those days. Yeah, right.
Can we guess his shortest press conference of the year?
7 minutes and 39 seconds.
9 minutes up.
6 minutes 42.
Oh,
Okay.
what happened there?
That was against the Gold Coast.
Yeah, short, sharp.
With the champion, that's it.
So,
We're back, baby!
Yeah.
so now can we guess his average?
11:22.
Yeah, well, if it's further, about 10:50.
In the chat,
Have a guess.
10 minutes 42.
Hey, close. There you
Right,
go.
there you go.
There you
Not
go.
bad.
I didn't see that.
So we did his press conferences, and then I just wanted to flip it back and see the opposition. So this kind of caught me off guard a little bit, which I thought, okay. So the longest press conference, can we guess?
For opposition against us,
Yeah.
I don't know, 7 minutes.
I'm going to keep out of this because I know what the answer is.
Okay.
Yeah?
Put this one in the chat. No one will guess this. If any of you guess this, mate.
The longest
Longest press conference by an opposition coach
against us.
against us.
7 minutes and 20 seconds.
No, nowhere near it. 25 minutes and 41 seconds.
Who?
Yeah. I couldn't believe it. It's like a
know, I'm
fucking.
still
It was like
shocked
a
when you told
quarter.
Who?
It was Chris Scott.
Oh, Geelong.
So I think he was talking about ruling or something in
Okay.
his
But there was
press
some extra
conference.
questions
Yeah.
about.
So he's
rules
one.
and
I
that.
thought he's one. They dragged it on, which is he loves to do that.
Yeah,
Chris
no,
Scott.
he does. He does.
The
But
shortest press conference.
4 minutes and 57 seconds.
yeah, no, I actually remember this.
Oh, do you?
It was 2 minutes 40 or 50, and it was against Port Adelaide.
2 minutes and 4
Yeah,
seconds.
2 minutes 4
Against
seconds.
Port Adelaide.
Ken Hinkley
Yeah.
came in, did the job, and pissed off.
Yeah.
So his opposing coach, now with the Chris Scott being the outlier, so we'll leave that in,
Yeah.
was 8 minutes and 51. But if we take Chris Scott out of it, it was 7 minutes and 40. So I thought I'd do a little fun Mars Minkarta
Okay.
because he guy usually gets hammered, but it's always up around the 10 minutes. So
There you go.
So he's always getting lambasted with questions, the poor bloke.
Nah,
so,
he is. And look, in this press conference, he did
There it goes. Hey.
He did say why his press conference.
Correct. Because we're Carlton.
Because we're
Basically.
Carlton.
Of
course.
And we're the narrative of
Yeah,
the
Well, we are.
He
We're
did
always
say
the
that.
narrative.
He did say
We
that.
are. Doesn't matter if we're
He did
winning,
say that.
losing, or
So I thought
or
I'd make it a
in
little
between.
bit fun
No,
this
no,
week.
that's
so.
Nice.
interesting because
Very
his press conferences. I'm telling you, you would have to set aside like the evening just to watch his press conference. It was like watching the game.
It was a lot of minutes, man. It
A
was
lot of
far
minutes,
out.
a lot of malakias in there too, man. There's a lot of rubbish in that shit too, man. A lot of rubbish, but he finished off good, man.
Oh, I thought
that
it
was
was-
that was good, man. He-
too little,
He,
too
no,
late.
he,
though.
mate, he gave a jab to. I'm telling you, he gave a jab to Cripps. I'm telling you, he gave a little jab,
About the
little
leaders.
one, yeah, gave a little one. I feel,
He
I
gave a jab to like Cribs.
yeah, all the board as
The
well.
board, yeah.
No one helping him out. Fuck, he
Tom
gave it
Brown.
to everyone.
But again, isn't he just leaving some little bombs
little-
to show you
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going on at this
Some little
football club?
embers.
Who else left?
It's archaic. The football club's archaic.
And if people don't think so, because there are certain people out there think everything's rosy and that. Hey, listen, Eddie Betts, he left a couple little bombs
Yeah.
too there, mate. A couple little bombs there too,
Yeah.
man.
What did
Just
What did he
quietly.
say? He said, remember when he was on the camera with
Yeah,
us?
that's
he
what I'm
said,
saying.
our list is, he goes, this is the most talented list
Yeah.
I've played with.
Yeah.
More talented than the grand final list.
He even gave it to what's his name?
What's that saying?
Petrevsky Seaton. Left him a little fucking bomb as well.
Yeah.
Needs to work harder. I thought he'd be in the midfield, but he's not.
Yeah.
So
He wanted to play on,
Yep,
you
a
know.
lot of
but
issues
I
that
think-
need to be
So
solved.
all these people are coming out with these little things.
when
you know,
players and coaches of your club are saying stuff like that, it's not good at
and
all.
people
Not good at all.
and players and coaches who say they love the club. Eddie Betts loves the club.
Oh, yeah.
Teague's always said he loved the
Of
club.
course,
He
yeah.
played there and that. So, and they're leaving little bombs,
And
man.
that photo up above your head, they're all They're all done.
They're all
now.
gone.
They are too.
They're all done.
They're all done. I just had a gaze at that. Judd, Cruiser, Gibbs, Betts, and Murphy.
I think that whole era bar Ekerno is left
they're
now.
all done.
Yeah.
Incredible, isn't it?
He's the last one left, Ekerno.
Wow.
The last one, yeah.
How time flies, eh?
Yeah. All right. That's a beauty. I like it. Hey, let's have a look at the good old days. Talking Blue with Rocco.
Oh, here we go. Hey.
All right, so we'll have a look at this. This one is the 1982. Mate, look how far back I've got to go. Round 9, Carlton v Swans. This was the biggest ever first quarter by the Carlton Football Club.
Wow.
They kicked 12 goals, 5.
Sheesh.
All right, so everyone have a look at that. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Talking Blue with Rocco and Vince Lochisano. How are you, mate? How's things?
Rocco, fantastic. How about yourself?
Can't complain,
Yes.
complain.
In this Melbourne lockdown, we're back at the Hard Rocco Cafe, everyone.
I said, mate, they stop us, but they can't stop us coming here, mate. This is like
Yes.
sent from no corona.
Aren't we lucky that I just live next door to you?
You live next door. Well, I've had like...
Well, not quite.
Well, we got heaps of people living here now. Mars.
Where's
Paul, Mars.
Where's my couch?
No, we got big living. I've got a whole heap of people living here, yeah. So
Yeah?
inside the Rocco studio here. So today we're going to, since the other day, there was a whole heap of goals kicked against us.
Yeah, it
So
was.
I thought we were going to go back
How
to...
many was it again?
No, I can't remember. It was
19 goals.
19. Hey, the conspiracy theory, 19 goals, 95 points.
Yes, 1995.
Hey?
The
Illuminati.
phone number for our coffee.
The Illuminati's watching, mate.
Yes.
So what we did is we're going to go back to 1982 when we used to kick a lot of goals, and there was a particular game, and
Yes,
it was that
certainly was.
Carlton Sydney round 9, 1982, and it was our biggest and still is first quarter. Biggest.
And do we remember how many goals were scored, everyone? How many goals did we score in that quarter? It wasn't a baker's dozen. It wasn't quite a baker's dozen, but
No,
it was
it
a
was
dozen.
a
12
dozen.
fantastic goals.
Yeah, 12-5.
I was there. Were you there?
I was there. I was there, and it was
Great game.
Yeah, I was there, sitting there, the cheer squad there, the heating stand, and yeah, it was just like
Back in those days, like we'd just won the premiership of '81.
Oh.
We'd won the premiership in
That was the best.
'79. We were just feeling like invincible,
it was
right?
the best.
And this was the Sydney Swans' first year as the Sydney Swans.
Exactly, 82.
South Melbourne went up to Sydney and made themselves the Sydney Swans, and they came down here
And we tore them a new
on
arsehole straight away.
on our territory.
How bad was it? It was bad.
Yeah, put it this way, we sent them back with their tail between their legs.
Embarrassing, mate. They should
It
have
was a-
stayed
it was
in
a
Sydney.
big win.
They should have stayed in Sydney that day. So then we go, and they come along, and let's have a look at it. So we'll start it off, and to tell you the truth, here we go.
Here we go.
They kicked the first goal.
And do you know that little Italian bloke, number 6 on his head, on his back? Silvio Foschini. That's how you should have pronounced it. But everyone said Foschini.
Yeah.
See, notice even the scoreboard says just Swans. It doesn't say South Melbourne.
right,
It doesn't
that's
say
right.
Sydney. It just says
So
Swans.
here we go, and then we start. Here we go. Big Fitzpatrick
Almost
takes it
takes
off.
the
Look at
mark.
this. Look at this. He tries it. He comes back into it. That was a little kick by Buzz. Oh, Ashman.
Rod Ashman. What a rover he was.
Look at him.
Look at that little
Yeah,
helmet
so
that he
good.
used to
That was
wear.
the first goal, as you can see, so it's one goal.
I think he might have been the first player to ever wear a helmet for us.
Well, I can't really remember anyone else. Look at this. Look at Dooley, mate. He was a specimen.
How good
of a
was
man.
Bruce Dool? Eh? How good?
Buckley.
Phil Mayland.
No, that was Mayland. Sorry. Kicks it.
Oh,
Ashman.
Rod Ashman again.
He kicks the first two
He even
goals.
took a mark. Contested
Took
mark
the
in the
mark,
forward
man.
line.
He was a great little
He
player,
was a
man.
great
Part of that
player.
mosquito fleet.
He made the team of the 20th century in the forward
100%,
pocket.
you know. And then
What a rover he was. And he kicked a lot of goals back then. In the early
Here we go
80s, he
again. Look
kicked
at him,
so
man.
many
He's always
goals.
there, man. Look at the pressure. You talk about pressure now,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That mosquito fleet. Look at this. Look at this. Watch what happens here. Off again. Who kicks it?
Peter McConville.
No, we give the Dominator.
Wayne Johnson.
The Dominator, man. He's that bloke there, man. He got best on ground this day.
Yeah, he did. He kicked 5 goals today on that day.
He kicked 5 goals. Someone else kicked 6. Hey, and Buzz, he'll tell you about it every day of the week, mate.
There's
Here we
Ashley.
go. Action, but he gets smothered. That was good. He gets big.
Patrick.
Oh, he's the Rhodes Scholar there. Kicks it on. Oh,
Johnson gets dragged.
Johnson always gets his head ripped off. Hey, but watch what he does here. He embarrasses him. He embarrasses him. Watch him.
He just ran. He just ran right past him.
Off you go.
Oh, that's terrible defence by the Swans.
I love it. This is the best, eh? And so now,
Yeah, the Dominator. He was in his peak at this time. Absolutely in his peak.
I love doing it.
Big Wow Jones. What a
Look at
good
this
ruckman he
again.
was. Yes,
Is it up? And here we go. Glasgow.
Little Glasgow. He was my favourite player back then. Look at him. Look at him run. Look at him run.
Man, he was.
He could run that
Here we go.
boy.
Who's that? No, who's that boy?
Jimmy Buckley.
Hey, Buckley, mate. He was a good player.
And they loved kicking goals down to that end, didn't they? The Robert Hitley stand in.
Mate, he was
They
the
loved
best,
kicking
man.
goals at that
I was in the time. I was like, Robert Clump.
Mm-hmm.
Clump. He kicks it long. Look at this. Oh, comes out. Here comes Johnson. He's tough. He gets the ball. Handballs it out. Who picks it up? The Buzz!
Buzasto!
Whoa! Buzasto! That's 1 of 6, mate. 1 of 6.
Can you imagine how fun it would have been to be in that cheer squad right behind the
I was
goals?
there, mate.
Oh,
I was there, and it was
Fantastic.
absolutely fantastic. And look at this. And then they get this.
so
cheap
then
free
they give
kick.
it a cheap free kick to Tony Moore. But he's actually a good player, Tony Moore. I give him credit, but they were only 1 goal.
Hey,
at
the
stage.
Olympic steel. Wouldn't you love that sign now? Wouldn't you love
Yeah,
that
the
sign?
old Olympic
And
steel
if
tyres.
everyone looks along the boundary line, Avco, and you'll see Whitfield 25s, mate. That was strong, man. The red. I used to only smoke blues those days.
Yes, I think
Here
we
go.
all used to do
Yeah,
that.
look at this. He's Wayne Hunt.
Wayne
What can
Hunt.
you do, Wayne Hunt? Oh, are you sure this
It's
isn't a bloody
1979 Grand Final
off the
revisited.
side of his boot? You're a hack.
He couldn't chase that one though, could he?
No, he could chase that one.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. This is another. this is a good tackle,
We're still
man.
in the first quarter, right? We're just
It's
in the first quarter.
We're just doing what we want here, man.
Yes.
Look at him complain.
Yeah, this is the ex-Geelong player,
David
David
Clark,
Clark. Yeah, he came to Carlton. He was, in fact, in 1982, in the grand final of 82, he came on, I'm not sure who, it might have even been with Marcus Arney, I think. I think it was Marcus Arney, but he was definitely one of the players that came onto the ground at the start. Everyone was confused. Is he going to play, not going to play? In the end, he didn't play. But
Buzz kicks another one. I love his celebrations, mate.
David Clark from Geelong.
He knew.
Geez, Buzasto was flying high back in those days.
82. Come on.
8-4, 52, great kicking.
Here we go.
Marcus Arney.
Arney.
Over to Buzasto.
Oh,
over
to
the
Glasgow.
top.
Look at him go, mate.
There's
Can't see his legs move.
What a player was David Glasgow back
You know
then.
when he runs,
Jeez,
he
was
reminded me of, like Road Runner. His legs, mate, you couldn't see him go,
good. He looks a
mate.
bit like Skinny Lappin
He was
there,
a bit of
didn't
a
he?
skinny lapping there,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
So he couldn't move there. And look at this. He's
Kenny.
another skinny bloody.
Kenny Hunter, what
Mate,
a player.
He was tough as, mate.
Bill Mail.
Here we go, mate.
Look at the mosquito fleet that we had.
This is too good.
Malin, Buckley,
look at this.
Harms, Johnston, Ashman. God.
He goes for his third.
How's
for
the
quarter.
quality of player that we had back then? Unbelievable quality in that team. No
at
wonder
this.
we won all those premierships. I mean,
Man, if he couldn't stop everybody,
Look,
I'm telling you, we had
now,
probably the best
he's
mosquito
ticked- Well,
cleaner.
this is a torpedo.
It's a tour.
Look at that.
That's a tour,
Oh
man.
my God! What a fantastic goal. That's his third goal for
That was
the
his
quarter.
third goal for the quarter, man. They would have told. I love that.
Unbelievable. Look,
That's
that's 10 goals
10 goals.
so far.
Really, we should just stop now. 10 goals. You don't need any more.
Nah, there's still
but
more
not
time.
those days. There's a killer instinct.
Still more time to go.
Mainland.
Oh,
Look at this.
and
We're
Johnson,
going to
Henry
go Johnson. Look
Johnson.
at quick turn.
Yeah.
Now watch this. Watch
Yeah.
this.
No, they
Look at this.
fumble.
They go over it. Yeah.
Clark over the top.
Clark out of nowhere.
Goal. Another goal.
Out of nowhere. Even our second-rate players were kicking goals that quarter, mate. Like Clark was all right.
He kicked 2 for the game.
He kicked 2 for the game. Yeah, he kicked 2 for the game.
So we had Buzasto with 6, Johnson with 5,
There was 4 to Ashman.
4 to Ashman, 3
And here we
to...
go. Hey, look
someone
at this. Look at this. Wells.
Oh, there's Greg
Johnson.
Wells, the ex-Melbourne player.
He kicks
He'd
it.
won a premiership the previous
Here we
year.
go. Here we go. Here we go. Who kicks this one?
Oh, Jesus, a heavy hit. And Jimmy Buckley. Makes it 12 for the quarter.
12 for the
What?
quarter.
And look at Rod Carter. See that
He gave
image
up.
there?
That's an iconic shot.
That
there,
was the
man.
tilt they
He
used to
gave
call
up.
him because he had the head tilted off to the side, but he was
Yeah,
leaning on
that's
that post. You could just tell what he was thinking. It was like, oh my God,
12
how can we
goals.
stop them?
12 goals, 5 for
Unbelievable.
2 goals, 1 in that quarter. We ended up with 27 goals, 23. Do you understand what I'm saying? 27 goals,
That's
23.
50 scoring shots.
Mate,
50.
12, 11, you know? And so we won by 102 points.
Unbelievable.
Have
we ever had more scoring shots in a game than that? I don't think so.
No, that's a lot, man.
Like, I could be wrong, but gee whiz, that's 50
scoring shots.
50.
No, I'll have to look at that. That's a good stat to find
27,
out. So
23.
we'll have a look at that. But
Actually, you know what? I think Carlton actually, from memory, I think it was our highest score ever. I think we got 60 in one game. I think it was 30 goals, 30, 210. I could be wrong, but I think that was our highest ever score.
I think you were right, but I was going to say in that year we did score more scoring shots, and it was against the Doggies in round 18. We scored 30 goals, 21, which is 51 scoring shots.
That's over 200.
201
points
to 72. So that was the year.
Unbelievable. What a team! The scoring power of that side. And when you look at it, there wasn't any major, like, big full forward that was kicking 10 goals a game, or a big centre half forward kicking 5 or 6. It was all spread amongst the team.
Most weeks it was the Mosquito fleet that were getting 5, 6 goals. If it wasn't Ashman, it was Johnston.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Bazasto,
of course. You know, like Glasgow, all of them.
McClure
would come in later on and he'd do his job too, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was the big day. That were the days when we used to kick a lot of goals. Hopefully we get back to that. But at the moment,
Wouldn't it be nice?
I hope everyone enjoyed that. The Goal Fest.
The Goal Fest of Carlton versus Sydney in 1982. What a great game it was.
That's it. All right, mate. Thank you very much.
Nice.
Enjoyed that.
Another trip down memory lane.
And we'll do it next time.
We'll do it again soon.
All right, guys. How was that, man? That's a few goals there, man.
12 goals in a quarter. We struggle to kick it in a game now.
But the thing was, did you see that Mosquito fleet? Mate, it just doesn't end, mate.
We did have one. We did.
Huh?
We did have one.
We did.
The resurgence of one.
When it was
Favola, Gala, you know.
Eddie, Yaz.
the three amigos. Yeah. Wasn't quite
Marku
like this
and
thing.
Harmsy, remember we had the chat with them?
Yeah, that's right.
You're welcome back, gents, if you want to come.
Yeah, 100%. No, we'll get them back. That was and the thing was with them was they were relentless.
Yep. Yeah,
like they were kicking 5, 6 goals, and at one stage they had 10 goals, and I actually said, that should be it, man. Really?
Nah, I want more.
No, we want more. They would just, and that's what they would do. And those days, man, I'm telling you, averaging 19 to 20 to 21 goals a game.
They were killers.
I love it.
They were looking for blood.
That's what we're missing. We're looking for blood.
And we were looking for blood.
Hey. The Buzz Roast. Naturally, that's been postponed. And also the 81-82 reunion, that's been postponed. So that's it. So I've got some more picks out there. Make sure you get the posters. We have got the John Del Sasso.
Yeah, John Del Sasso. Yep. He messaged. Yes.
Yeah, he messaged. So Buzz rang him up. So here's another one that bought one. They're going fast. Trust me, man. These things here will go and you won't be able to get them, man. This is one of the greatest 65 game players that will ever play for the Carlton Football Club come in and make such an impact. So there you go.
Fantastic.
Hey. Magicats. I love it. Hey, listen. I snuck in the other day, Carlton.
You snuck in?
Yeah.
How?
And I took...
Did you wear your mask?
Yeah, no, I had to wear the mask. I wore the full balaclava mask.
You wore a hazmat suit.
And we got the Carlton roadmap here.
Huh.
That's awesome. Look at that.
Oh, mate, it's
very professional.
That's it. That's the roadmap.
Rebuild, show promise, fans hopeful, play like shit, fans lose faith, sack coach, rebuild. It's the...
I mean, yeah.
Hey, I like the fact Don Carlos for that.
Okay.
Don Carlos, yes.
From Madrid.
Bang.
From Madrid.
There he is.
Sent us that, so there you go.
Thank you very much.
Hey, listen, this one was sent in, so now they're starting to send them in. So this
like
is
that.
appreciated, yeah? This is
like
Gene Marini sent us this one here.
You can read this.
He went to the
You're
Super
too close. Vaffanculo.
Vaffanculo, mate. I love that, mate. Italians getting everywhere.
Yep, we are everywhere.
Hey, look at this kid play soccer. What's this? Oh!
Fuck, that's
Have a look at this. Look at the reaction. This is like the reaction of some of our players. Look.
That's
Now we know.
Is that Fisher? Same stature.
Oh God.
Hey,
This is not good.
we have got.
Now this is an interesting take.
All right.
Now have you been filming again?
I
Don't
have
lie.
been filming again.
Don't lie.
Don't lie.
I've been filming again.
You have been filming again. Now,
So this
what
is-
explain this to us.
Yeah.
What is this?
Hey,
like this.
I look good. I could be on Vikings there, man.
You could.
This is
You
excellent.
could.
I like it. I
You
like
actually
it. I
could.
like it. I like it. I was just an extra. It was it's for a movie that's coming out that's going to be called. It's called a miniseries. It's called La Bria.
La Bria.
Yeah, and I play a fort warrior. So look out for that.
Maybe they
Look
can-
out for that,
they
and you'll
can
see me in
replay
the
the
background
footage.
and there. Yeah,
They can
yeah,
replay the
it's
footage
actually
at
a
the
good,
club.
good concept because La Bria is a big sinkhole over in Los Angeles or somewhere.
Or Icon Park.
And apparently, like you fall down there, there's a whole new world in there, you know. So
Maybe
that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. What do we got here? Hey, have a look at this one
This
here.
is
Look at this.
shocking.
Look at this. Oh!
That's
That's hurt his.
that's painful. That.
Hey, that's what the supporters have been copping all
That's
year,
it.
mate. Just a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
I want him out! Fucking fraud!
This is.
You're a fraud! You're a fraud! You're a fucking fraud!
Turned English, have you?
You're fucking
Fraud
useless!
blood.
Fucking
Useless.
bottle drop! Fucking bottle drop! Fuck this man up! Get him out! Get him out!
From
Get him
on
out!
TV.
Fucking Brentford! Look at the shit!
I
How
love
many
this
more
video.
excuses? Oh, he don't have this player. Oh, Bamiyan's injured. Look at you! You fucking You're ruining my club! Fucking embarrassing!
Troops was on AFTV.
AFTV, now
Now
he's
he's
on
on
Barstool
Barstool
Sports.
Sports with Dave
But
Portnoy
you
in
know
the
what I
game.
love? It's like it resonates around the world.
Yeah,
It
correct.
doesn't matter. Everybody's the
Well,
same, mate.
Arsenal and Carlton are
Very
like
similar.
brothers.
It's a carbon
They're
copy.
step brothers. It's
Very
unreal.
similar.
It's actually the same thing.
Very similar.
Board shit, player shit, coach shit,
That's
all
it,
shit,
that's it. And
everywhere
blaming
shit.
everyone else,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
making
yeah.
excuses, and that's it. Hey, we got this one here that Bird and Ernie. This,
Now apparently this is well I caught wind and caught mail that this was the exclusive handover of the title of president coming into last week
Who's
with
that?
the email was
Is that
announced.
Laguna Shea? Oh, is that
Sayers
Sayers
and
and
Laguna
Laguna
Shea.
Shea?
Now,
Fuck
if
'em.
they are watching, take
Nah,
this in
it's
jest.
They got their hands
Please
up
take
their
this in
asses,
jest.
you know, the
It's-
puppets.
it's-
if you can't laugh,
Ernie's just
can't
rocked
laugh.
up and
I love it. Hey, you should really say you should come out.
I mean,
show
it is
that,
like
and have a bit of
Sesame
a laugh
Street.
about
Like
it,
we
have
are. I mean, it is the Muppets, really.
It is
isn't
a laughing stock.
Yeah.
Mate, we got them all there, man. They're a bunch of bananas, mate. Seriously, man.
What do we got? What, we've got one more?
We have got another one, and it's
The picture frame.
the picture frame. Someone found this, man.
Balenciaga.
The Balenciaga.
This is interesting.
Yeah,
Hey,
people-
Now, what's your theory behind this? How do they come up with this sort
Oh,
of
they
stuff?
just get a picture, they chuck the
course.
logo over it, and
Of course.
and they just put it on top of a
And
picture.
someone
Sell it for how
buys
And
much?
they make it for like $30,
Yeah.
and they sell for like $150,
100%,
and
man.
people get hoodwinked into buying. Fuck, this is amazing, you know.
Balenciaga, yeah.
But if you want it,
could've
just come
made
to
that.
me. I'll make it for you, man.
Make it easy.
Yeah, but
Anything
don't
you
get
should be buying
But
from
you know
the
what's
shops.
good about that one?
Hoodies.
That's
it.
right.
Get on the
Hoodies.
hoodies. Click the
But
link.
you know what's good about that? People sending us photos, checking it out now. They're seeing Balenciaga. It's getting out there.
and
mate.
they're
It's
doing the
getting out there.
makekatsu for us
The
as well. Like
makekatsu.
that.
love that.
I would have loved to have seen the footage. Imagine if the person that took who was the person that took the photo?
I know. Oh, we've got to have a look. Whoever it was that sent.
Thank
Because
you.
I went back through, but
I
you know, on
want to
Instagram
see
the
a photo
photos
like that.
disappear sometimes.
Yeah.
So whoever sent
No,
that
no.
in, just message us.
We'll message us and we'll give you a shout out next week.
I want to know if that person was like that in front of the thing, making cats to the Balenciaga.
That's the way it should have been.
Yeah.
That's what I want people to do, right? If you see a makekatsu like that, I want to make a makekatsu. That is superb.
Now I know we didn't make mention of this earlier, Rocco, but we were going to chuck it in this segment, but
Let's do it.
Stephen Cornelio and the GWS boys.
Oh, let's do it. We'll put the photo
Well,
up.
here's a photo, right? So they given Eddie Betts
A jumper and a nice bottiglia di vino.
una bottiglia di vino rosso. Beautiful, mate.
We're
Of course,
cla-
Stephen
we're
Cornelio
cla-
had
we're,
to...
cla- we're classy down at GWS,
that was
man.
from
We're
his
classy.
cellar too.
Now, did you also get
was
that?
from his cellar.
We're classy, man. We're classy down at GWS, so we know how to treat people that are beautiful to this game.
Let me just say as well, have you got the image of Stephen Cornelio at training?
Oh yeah.
Can we put that up?
Yeah,
have a, mate.
He's got a mouth guard and he got the
Italian
flag.
mouth guard.
Oh,
mate.
Shaky.
Oh, I got
the little rabbit.
Cornelio making a big bloody appearance on the
love him.
Market Cats.
Love him.
Oh, he's full on Italian.
He's Italian too.
Proper.
Did you see that? When was it when they did the show on Foxtel?
No, on Amazon Prime with the
Amazon
nonna.
Prime.
Oh, with his nonna.
The nonna, man.
Beautiful.
He's full on, man. He's full on.
Beautiful. And religious too, and he's still the...
All right, let's put it
Very across. Good on him.
Very religious.
No,
Good
he's
young
very.
man.
That's another thing. Very
Good young
religious.
family man to whoever
Good
marries him.
young Italian boy.
Correct.
He's someone you bring home.
Oh,
Straight away.
Love him.
So, next week we got the big awards. We're going to have that award. We're going to have that award. We're also going to have the jumper punch. Right? Photo award next week.
Yes, this is going to be a big one. Marzi's done some good work with the...
100%. So that's going to go out.
the
So what we're going to
collage
do
of
is
the
we're going to
photos.
put that out during the week.
Yep.
We'll put that out during the week so everyone have a bit of a look. And we are going to decide who is the jumper punch champion.
Are we going to take in late entries to the last show? We're going to take in... No, we're done.
We're done.
Going
Going
once. Vince Lociasano going once. Final photos for the jumper punch. Going twice. Selling 3 times. Sold. We're in.
Nah, because next
All the
week's
photos
the
are
award.
in. Yep.
Next week's the award.
All-
And if
all
you're
the
not on the
photos are
big,
in.
if you're not on the big poster,
Maybe we can do like what? Do we do it out of the hat or do we pick it?
Nah, I think we'll pick it.
We'll
pick it. We're going to put it to an audience vote, but I think
we'll pick it. We'll pick
decide
the
it.
most creative one out there, and we'll do it.
Yep.
So
I like it.
So stand by, ladies and
stand by,
gentlemen.
and
Thank
then what
you
we'll
for
do,
everyone. Thank
remember
you
what the
who
prize
sent
is going to
them in.
be.
Sign Carlton Guernsey.
Yep.
And we'll throw in a few little goodies.
We'll
as
throw
well.
in. There's
We'll
going to be a
throw in
couple
some
little
something.
goodies, and there might even be, because of this lockdown and that, maybe we'll do a video call with them or something.
Why not?
to
Yeah, bloody
announce
oath.
it.
Yeah, of
So
course.
We'll do that. So maybe we'll do that.
Yeah,
and that's it.
definitely. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
I
Definitely.
like it.
Beautiful.
Love
I
it.
love it. Hey, listen. Next one is, before we go into this next segment,
Yes.
I've got a good lead up to it. Let's have a look at this video. And have a look
Hey,
at it.
bit of harness
There
racing.
you go.
It's
The fury of the pace. It's the glory of the race. And you'll find it's so much more than what you
Uncle
thought.
Doug here.
At Mooney Valley
Oh,
Harness
yes.
Racing Saturday night next, the Victorian Sire Stakes Series continues.
The Victorian Science Race Series continues.
It's a real family night harness racing at the Valley. You love the racing, you love the paces and the trotters, and you'll certainly go for the whining and dining. All roads lead to Mooney Valley Harness Racing Saturday next, 7:50.
I think that's the Aussie Franco Corso.
Yes.
That's the Aussie Franco Corso. Frank Cusack.
There used to be a world of sport there, man. They
Wow.
used to do the ads,
How good's
man.
that?
Uncle Doug used to do all the ads and that, so that was funny. In the Mooney Valley, and I thought, as soon as I saw that, I thought it was
They need to bring that back.
hey,
Bring it back.
I love it. How
I
good
can't
is
wait
that?
to be back at the races.
Nah. Yeah, I know. Good night at the races, especially the dogs are always good.
Yeah,
The
Meadows.
Greyhounds, the
Might
Meadows.
Should do a full jumper punch, blue brawl meet up
Cheeky
at the
Meadows
Meadows.
session.
Coming out, mate.
Or
We
Mooney
will,
Valley.
mate. We will.
Cheeky
we will.
session Mooney Valley with some Blue Broad people, whoever wants to come along.
100%, man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, we'll do it. But this one here, that is a perfect lead into Paul's call.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay, now, I just want to say as well, I did receive a message that, I did declare Ross Lyon was the winner,
Yeah.
which I think he is, but
getting
there
close.
might be a few little things.
Well, he
in the
did
works.
lunge.
He lunged, so
He did
maybe
lunge.
maybe the developer got the photo wrong,
they're
but
looking
no.
at it.
But
Maybe we're
anyway.
a chance.
But you called it pretty quick. I reckon they're
Yeah, I
still
don't
looking
know.
at the photo.
So let's just
Maybe
play
we're a
it,
chance.
play it by ear for now.
We're
But
still a chance.
look.
We hope he's wrong.
Well, you hope I'm wrong too. But now I did do. I wasn't going to go in callers mode this week. I thought I want to go back to the poems.
Yep.
Because I think they resonate with people in
They love it.
in tough times.
Shakespeare.
Mars.
They love the Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Tough times, yeah.
So
love the Shakespeare.
I thought, you know what, let's do a synopsis and on how the season has ended and
100%.
we can get
And this is
straight
probably
into it.
dedicated to like Taylor because she calls you Shakespeare.
This is dedicated to Taylor,
The Shakespearean.
the first lady of the jumper punch
That's it.
herself.
Okay.
That's
So
it.
here we go. Paul's poem. So another season goes by and it's been one of frustration. Unfortunately, the Teague train won't reach the premiership station. It started with a gallant loss against the reigning premier, with some people saying we might make an impact on September. But then came round 2 against the Pies. Maybe the belief or hope we had was all just based on lies. The blood pressure and angst started to grow as the year progressed. It came as a result of failing every big test. There were 3 young fellas who can hold their heads up, named Walsh, Mackay and Wiedering. It was those 3 pillars and leaders who kept the glimmer of hope shining. But when it's left to too few, you can't expect to win. There were too many passengers throughout the year, so 2021 can well and truly get in the bloody bin. This off-season and the decision in an attempt to turn this club around are going to be huge. Luke Sayers sent us an email saying he guarantees us his goal is for things to improve. Well, Luke, my message to you is clear. Face up to us, the members, who truly want to hear. You may have won me over with the podcast you did explaining your favourite destination. It was a place in Tuscany called Lucca, which is the hometown of our nonno's Italian nation. But with sentiment aside, we all want this club to become a success because Carlton premierships in the AFL are simply the best. So 2021, the season comes to an end and it's safe to say it's been a tough year. When you need some therapy to get over what has been, Blue Abroad and the Jumper Punch crew will always be here.
Excellent. Bravo,
Bravo, Paul.
That was a good one, man.
you
That
very
was
much.
excellent. That was a bit of work put in that one.
There was a bit of work put into that one, but I thought that was a nice touch to end Paul's call.
Yeah, it was good. That was good. No, it's good because Paul's call's been like there's been the calls, there's been the racing, then we calm it down, we get it in. There's also been mass, a prayer.
The Ludo. We had the eulogy.
We done the
We had everything.
We done everything.
We sang to Whitney Houston as well.
Yeah.
The Whitney Houston one. Yeah, no, we do it.
We almost got taken off air for that. We've got
Yeah,
copyright.
that was a bit of a copyright. Yeah, because you don't want to take their $2 that you got to give them, the bloody hacks they are. Jesus Christ. Anyway, hey, next week.
We don't have a game. Thank God.
The adjective slowly disappears. But what we...
You guys don't have a game, but I do.
You got it.
Yeah, it's next week, man. Who are they going to be playing, you reckon? What's going on? They finished 7th,
We're going to finish, 7th.
So who most likely going to finish 6th? I know Doggies are 5th.
Sydney.
Oh, so it's going to be in Sydney.
Oh,
that's
it's
a
going to
huge
be
game.
the Battle of the Bridge.
It's Battle of the Bridge.
Wow.
It's going to be
And Sydney playing well.
They are playing well.
So that's it.
Yeah.
So there's
I think Sydney will beat them.
Sydney is my roughie for the flag.
it's Battle of the Cugina.
Well, I'm not.
next
I
year.
mean, that's I've always. They're like.
I don't care. Yeah. I declare this the Battle of the Cugina.
He has to go find us some Sydney gear.
Let's see. Well, he usually wear the hat. That's close enough.
Yeah, it's red and white. Yeah.
But
I'm leaving this on.
What we have got next week is the big show. We might call it that. The big show. The JP
wrestling,
Awards show.
The big show.
The
Yeah.
Big Show is a
Show,
great
that's
wrestler.
what it is. He was a wrestler. The JP Award Show. So we're gonna do a little bit of a preview of the finals.
Yep.
And as I said on fan cams, it's time to slate the other teams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you, mate. I'm telling you, you better not lose next week because it's all over. And then we're gonna do all the awards. So it should be a big show. So don't go anywhere next week. In closing, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, subscribe.
Like, follow, all of it.
Like.
All of it. Smash the like button now.
Yep.
100%, man. And also, check out all the shows, man. It's not going to end. We're just going to keep going through the whole final series and maybe beyond. We'll see how we go. There's also going to be plenty of other shows. You've got some big shows coming up with Palm. There's all sorts of stuff. I don't know what's going on, but there's going to be heaps of stuff.
I might do some streaming.
We're going to do some streaming?
Yeah.
Well, I play
Potentially.
games, so
Yeah,
I might do some stream. I was thinking about doing like Pommy, and if whoever wants to join, if you got FIFA.
Oh, yeah, but you play
Right,
FIFA.
okay.
Yeah,
Like
so
little
like
kids.
a pro clubs, the Blue Broad pro clubs.
Like
Hey.
little kids.
Make your own player. Yeah. I've been a little kid, like as you can see, my whole life. So yeah, we might do some
can't.
streaming on the Blue Broad channel.
All right, sounds good.
And don't forget,
Yeah, the merch. Yeah.
Wow.
Buy
Bang.
the merch. Well, if you
Definitely
want
the
it.
merch. So we'll have a look at the picture again. So make sure you get onto the merch.
Hoodie $69.99 and the t-shirts are $49.99.
and the shorts are not on sale either.
No.
Well, we're gonna have something to say about that.
Okay.
So
And we'll have a new design coming out. You know, maybe in a month's time, something like that.
yeah, no, we've got something in the pipe works. I'm telling you, Hoodwinked definitely is gonna be coming up. So we're gonna design some stuff, and then we're gonna have heaps of stuff for Christmas too. Christmas will be coming up, mate, so everyone's going to be walking around with the jumper punch gear. So, let's, Melbourne Coffee Roasting Company, thank you very much. Thank you very much
15,
for supporting us
Yes.
all year. And there's
Thank
also
you.
been...
Marino Bros, who copped on probably halfway through the year.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank them for all
Yeah,
the support
100%.
as well. They've
And
been awesome.
I would like to thank you for the support you're going to give us next year. Thank you very much.
I think Dom will. I think he's all right. He's a cool cat, Dom. So, yeah. Make sure, go check out all their Instagram,
100%.
Marino Bros Produce, the website where you can buy all the fresh
So
fruit
this
and
week,
vegetables.
yeah.
They always got new pastas is going through as well. If you can't be bothered making pasta, you know, maybe if you're Australiani, you know, don't know how to make it, you go buy
It's
some,
made-
get a
it's
taste
made-
of Italy.
It's made
But,
by the nonna in the back.
Yeah, they do. They do have a little non, so www.marinobros.com.au.
Well,
Check out,
well, Mrs. again, mate. She keeps busting my balls. I want this, I want that. This week she wanted some.
Oh, yes.
What
wanted
you want?
some
What do your missus want?
mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
You mushroom me.
So we went in.
Are they magic?
Not these ones. We put them away, but these ones here,
Delicately picked.
the saffron milk caps.
Wow, do
Look
your
at these
research.
saffron milk caps, are they? Well, what's
Yeah.
the scientific name for them?
I don't know, it's not there, but that's what they call the saffron milk caps because they
Yeah,
leak like
like
a
a milky-
orangey sap. Yeah.
Wow,
And
hey.
these ones here, because I actually go mushroom hunting.
Really?
I do.
Serious?
I do. I love it. So these are the milk caps, and these are the
Fantastic.
one of the two that we pick out. These ones, slippery jacks.
Slippery jacks.
Yeah, and
Here
there's
we
also
go.
slippery gills, but these are the slippery jacks. So
Okay.
these are one of the two that we go out and go
Nice.
and farm. You know.
So
and
you're helping them pick mushrooms too?
I
there?
do that on the side now. I
All
pick
right,
the
you're
mushrooms
working,
for
you're
'em.
making
Little-
money there
mate,
too.
little bit
yeah.
of mushrooms with a
Got it,
nice
mate.
little
Tough times
steak.
call for desperate,
Well, just
desperate
quietly, you know
measures.
those saffron milk caps. Like I've got a couple of with the mushroom people, right. They're very, very secretive where their little
They go,
locations
yeah,
are.
because
No one
really?
says nothing.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
no.
they
Oh,
go
really?
pick them.
Yeah,
Then
they
you have
go
to
pick
wait
'em.
for them to regrow
Yeah,
again,
so
you know.
No. So you got to kind of like, even though I've got some spots no one knows about,
Okay.
man. So, but those milk caps there, they're like $45 a kilo. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
They're superb, mate. Such a pasta we make
Fantastic.
out of
There
them.
you go.
So
Beautiful.
there you go. So we have a look at that. All right. We like to thank. All right. I've got a picture up. First of all, John A. Smith again.
Oh.
New edition.
Boom.
He's put up.
I thought he stopped.
No.
Nice.
This is the 2021 jumper.
Aha.
Sign, and he's got it up on
Very
the thing.
nice.
So there
Very
you
nice.
go, John.
I like.
All right. So this bloke, man, is a nutter. The other one is now Michael Makuchi.
Michael Makuchi. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah.
goodness.
This is how we watched the jumper punch last week.
Fucking with the salami
Mate,
out.
look at that.
Salami, mate.
Vacuum sealed and everything.
Vacuum sealed. And then
Look
I said
at
to
this.
him,
Hey, send us a couple.
Yeah,
Send us
Fuck,
a
there's
yeah.
a fair bit in there.
Look at
yeah,
that.
well, I said to him, that's a nice mini fridge. He goes, no, that's a full
That's a
fridge.
full fridge. That'd have to be in the garage
I
too.
love it. Nah,
That's
yeah.
in the garage, 100%.
I got it. I got it too. I got a mini fridge there full of
Love
salami
it.
and capricola, mate.
That's
I
brilliant.
love it, mate. That's the way they're watching it. The other one I want to look is Don Carlos again. He reached out from Madrid.
Oh,
this was
wow,
him
oi.
watching the jumper punch last week.
I mean,
In
look at
Madrid,
this,
he
mate.
was about to have, he says it's like 40 degrees there, beautiful days.
Mate, he's sipping on his...
Oh, we know where to go
drink.
to in Madrid.
Yeah, he's
We've got a
already
place to
invited us.
stay.
He's
Got a place in
invited us.
Madrid.
Yeah,
He's invited
fantastic.
us,
Well,
man.
we've got a place in
And
Madrid
just a
now.
quick mention, like to Carlos, he was going to ring up the fan cams, and he backed out. He reckons because and I said to him, listen, he reckons he got a little bit nervous, and I said to him, don't, man, we're all a big
You seen
family
us?
here. That's what I said.
You guys always
No,
on
I
it.
got no idea what we're doing. So it's good. So we'll
Next
just
year.
get on there. Yeah,
Get on
yeah,
there.
Just get on there. All right, a couple of shout outs. First of all, I'm going to do. We'll put these up. Peter Korick.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, no.
He wrote.
Straight.
Well, we haven't done that one yet, but he said, "Love the show, as always. Just ordered my hoodie and can't wait."
Awesome.
The other one was Blogan
Do we need a help?
Chatty.
Logan
Shate.
Chait.
Yes, the
Shate.
jumper
Shate.
punch has become a must for all.
A ritual.
Huh?
A ritual.
It's a ritual. And then what he wrote
Turned
was,
into a cult.
then what he wrote was a must for all. And then he wrote, it's a must for all who need to last. And I honestly thought you boys were, the boys last week were wearing boxer shorts because we got pantsed. All right. The other one,
You can put that one there too.
it was Billy
Aspros.
Aspros.
Aspros, is it? Yeah. He
He
sent me a
said,
message as well.
count me into the Blue Abroad Bay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I've had a few things about that.
So we're going to be looking at that.
People inboxing me.
And the other one was, I like this one here, was the Bonafide THC.
What did he have to
Rocco.
say?
Now, everyone have a look at this picture. Rocco, make sure this short wearing business doesn't happen again. As the older statesman, you have to protect these millenniums from themselves.
Okay, no problem. All right, we're not wearing it again.
Well,
look at that.
when I have to see that, I think he's got a point.
Well,
there.
you're editing that for 2.5 hours, seeing like some regionals.
Oh, gee, I
Nether region.
had to stare at that for 2.5 hours, or maybe it's 6 hours editing, mate. Anyway, like you've learned this week, and they were just a little bit longer this week. I like it.
Tired of
I
this
just
week.
had to, yeah,
I like it.
cover the nether region. I didn't want anything slipping out.
Yeah. So that's it. Any shout outs?
No, not for
Oh,
me this week.
Buzz Smokes Ganja hit me up.
Oh, he
Yeah.
actually left a comment as well on the most recent fan cam saying can't wait for Mars to mention something about
Yeah,
spliffs
that's
or
it.
something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, there it is. Oh, Hopper put us in 3. so there you go. Yeah, no, shout out to him. There's a couple of others which I can't get up at the moment, but thank you. They're
all
talking
good,
to
mate.
me about
Thanks,
the-
everyone.
Stroberg,
about the
I think,
Bay,
messaged
so
me
they
as
know who they
well.
are. Yep.
And a few others too.
Well,
so-
Facebook's, I think last time I saw was 710. We've hit Instagram 450. So the
Punch it
support
out.
each
We want to
year,
get. I mean, what can we get? What month are we in now?
I want 1,000 and
We're in, August.
1,600. 1,000 Facebook and 600 Instagram. Come on, we can do
Yeah,
it.
we can do it. We could get 1,000
For
By
the end of the year.
No, easily, mate. They'll do it easily for us.
It's becoming a big family, mate. Next year we're going to have a bay. We're going to have harness racing. We're going to do heaps of
And
things.
again, the merch.
Yeah.
Don't forget hoodies, t-shirts.
Definitely.
Get on it. PayPal's the way to go. You can pay it in
so now you can do
installments.
the 4 weeks. I'm telling you, that's huge,
Bang.
man. Over 8 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Buy
So-
10 of them.
If it's actually good for cash flow as well, I think.
100%.
Yeah.
So you don't have to smash it out. You can order
You
a
can
couple
buy
if
10
you want.
now.
Yeah.
It was over 8 weeks. Was that like $50 a fortnight? No, $100 a fortnight. Come on.
Bang.
125.
Done.
a
All
fortnight,
right,
yeah.
guys.
Thank you, everybody, for your support
Everyone,
throughout
thank
the
you.
year.
Yeah, 100%.
It's been
Love
awesome.
it. We actually love it.
Now the
Mate,
year's
it's
come
been-
to an end.
it's
I didn't
been-
know. I didn't think it would go this far.
Nah. I'm telling you, it's been a bit humbling.
Yeah.
Now we got people like while wearing our stuff
Yeah,
too.
Saying
no, it's
hello
been
to
humbling.
us.
We love, but what the main
know,
thing is
it's
that
great.
we love, like, we do put in a lot of work, all of
Yes.
us, but we love it.
It's just
We love
become
it.
like a big fat community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's been awesome, you know, and another year comes to end. But I'll tell you what, and like you know what, actually one thing I've been like thinking ahead to is like I can't wait for the show before round 1 next year.
Oh,
I can't wait.
Kool-Aid.
The Kool-Aid's going to be like.
And who's coach?
Who's
Oh,
coach?
mate.
President. You don't know what's happening there. The coach is going to be
Scenes everywhere. Players
There's
in and
scenes
out.
everywhere. We'll be pumped up because you always get to be pumped up.
Yeah.
You always get to
Of
be
course.
pumped up. You know what I mean?
And
So-
and we have to say a big thanks to Terry.
Yeah.
Now he was.
I know he said he was humbled. Like I saw his video, and he was humbled by all that. But seriously,
when I first met him down at Icon Park when we first had a chat and stuff, and
So the VFL, you met him before.
yeah, met him before we met at Icon Park, and you know we discussed what I'd done with what we did. Remember with the Carlton Fan TV, and
the OG.
he honoured me as the OG.
Okay, well, yeah, he
Respect.
started a long time ago.
But
so
Terry
yeah.
has just taken this to another level, and he's been his consistency and his
100%.
dedication and his love for what he does and an ability to bring a whole community together has been fantastic. And I think the beauty about it, and I mention it too throughout the year, is that whether you agree, disagree, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, I think the majority of us have reached a common goal, or we've reached a common ground where we can talk, and we've had a few things.
Somewhere.
Yeah, to
to
vent your
voice.
frustrations and to
because
vent your happiness.
Seriously, before that, think about it, right? Because before Fan Cam came along, or before even there was a bit of current content, but before Fan came along, like it used to be like this. Is how I seriously was, because we've lost a lot, right? And no one could talk to me. Like after a game, it was like, shut the fuck
I don't
up,
wanna
do
talk
not
to
talk to
anyone,
me.
yeah.
And I used to go out and start like doing the
Losing
garden
it.
at like
Fucking
11 o'clock
talking
at
to
night.
yourself.
Talking to myself, going, I can't believe it.
Psychotic.
So now you got, and we always feel better after the fan cams, you know, like, and as I said on the fan cams, it's become part of now the Carlton experience.
It has.
Like, it's the game, and then it's followed by the fan cam. Now, either you get on or you listen to it, it's become a part.
Yeah.
What he's achieved has
It's been so good.
become part of the Carlton, like the Carlton family, the Carlton experience is blue abroad.
It's helped us get through it very, very.
I might have
tough
to do
year.
some live footage of myself speaking on like other people's fan cams.
Oh yeah.
Because I slate them and I want to see them slate me.
I want to see.
Yeah. No, but we love it. I love everyone's opinions. 'cause
No, it's the best,
Sometimes divided, but it's the best because it creates a discussion.
Well, and that's what it's all about. We create a discussion and we get some stuff going. And who's right and who's wrong, it doesn't matter who's right.
To
and
everyone
who's
who's messaged us, and Webby as well, Big Webby,
Yeah,
Nick Webb.
They're all
champion as
listening,
well.
mate. The club's
Kira
listening.
watches every show.
right. They love it.
She watches every single show.
Yeah, so it's been good, man.
been
So,
fantastic.
Got some guests
We love
coming
it.
up, maybe. So who knows?
yeah, no, shit's going to be happening, mate. Shit's going to be happening. We're just going to get bigger and bigger, and we're all going to grow together. And I'm telling you, one day,
Well, we don't know. It's not
one
guaranteed.
day, I'm telling you, I'm going to be drinking those bloody beers in celebration. I'm going to do the big stick Kernahan, mate. I'm telling you. And here we go. So GWS, thank you very much, boys. Thank you.
Shake us with that big thing there.
That's it. We'll leave you with this clip from My World of Sports. There used to be another event. It used to be the roller cycle. Right, so we'll leave you with that. Everyone, hope you enjoy that. And thank you very much.
There it is.
The famous Dennis Catering bring you the Roller Cycling Derby.
Yes, time
That
was
is
set
the
to go
face-off.
now in the fourth
Yeah,
quarter final of
number
the Dennis
2-5
Catering
up.
Roller Derby. In the yellow, Terry Bird. In the red, Ross Forster. Bill Long's with us once again. Bill, they're in your hands.
Set. Oh my God.
Good start by both of these boys. Very, very close at the moment. Ross Forster in the red is
marginally ahead, but there's absolutely
How do you
nothing
know
in it.
who's going to win?
This is 4
Oh,
laps,
there's 2 of them.
1,660
See
yards.
now,
He's in the red. He's got the
Bird,
red.
in fact, has taken over now
See the
with
yellow
3 to
taking the
go.
lead?
He's edged
No, no,
15 metres ahead. This is what we said at the start. The boy in the yellow is quite capable of causing an upset here. Terry Bird, very inexperienced in the rolls. In fact, he's not competing in the 6th day. 2 laps to go, and he's opened up a very, very handy lead. Forster's got to peg him back, and he's doing that now ever so slowly. Will Bird tire? It looks as though he could be, but here comes Forster, closing the gap now.
Oh, no.
Bird is losing his grip on this race. In fact, he's lost it with 1 lap to go, and the more experienced Forster has surged away to a handy lead, and it looks to be a winning lead. Forster going further ahead. Here's the experience of Ross Forster, 31 years of age, and he's going on to a very, very easy victory. A good win to Forster over Terry Bird. Great race. Forster showing all his experience, coming in the last 2 laps to go away to a very, very good win. And Lou Richards is now speaking with Bill Long and the 2 boys.
That was a fantastic effort, Terry. By golly, it looked as though you might have been gone the early stage, but you come home like a house on fire. I was going to say like a bird. Ross, bit of bad luck.
No, he's won.
I got the wrong one around.
I'll tell you how you've done it, really.
What?
He's on the yellow roll and he's in a yellow jumper.
That's right.
Yeah,
well, that's typical. Okay, congratulations.